Hello, hello. How are you guys doing? We're here right on time, I think. No, wait. Yes, I'm on time. I'm on time. 100%. For a second there, I got a little bit confused. Hey there, Roar and Aseb. How you guys are doing? Nice to see you. Today we're continuing our Guild Wars 2 journey. And my god, I'm kind of excited. After the last gameplay session, it was so fun. I really wanted to go back into it. Of course, we're going to do a little bit of fractalization towards the end of the stream. And, just going to have ourselves a great time. We're going to wait 10 minutes until everyone kind of wakes up and hit the stream. But generally speaking, we just have two really... Oh, damn, wait. Never mind. I thought this was a quick video. It's a 30-minute video. But then, we have a Guild Wars 2 video that is only 8 minutes long. So, we can go through that. It was recommended to me by Vic, I think. So, pretty great. We're gonna watch that. I mean, it sounds really interesting. But this one is kind of spicy. WoW leadership lied to us. So, I can trust their apology. And, it's kind of funny because it's from Bellier, and he literally glazes Blizzard, and, next video, he just, let it rip. So it is kind of weird. But at the same time, it is what it is. So how are you guys? Tell me everything. How was the weekend? What are you doing right now? I want to know it all. Don't hide from me. I can see. I can tell if you're lying. Oh, hey, dude, never thought I'd catch you live. It's time. How are you doing? Heldorak. Watching the stream, obviously, that was your first mistake. And it's going to be your last. So get ready. Waiting for... I don't know what that means. In Guild Wars 2. I mean, sure. I mean, it's gonna be fun playing Guild Wars 2 today. 100%. I cannot wait for that. Legendary challenge mode. Absolutely. Zeus, are you here for the Guild Wars 2 video or the Where Winds Meet one? I can't remember. I just remember you from both. Oh, you get title called Legendary Conqueror of Ura, killing it on that mode. Oh, okay. That's cool. I'm here for Guild Wars 2. I'm glad. You should be here for the WoW videos whenever I'm starting to do that. Probably next month. I'm good. I've been watching your past streams playing Where Winds Meet outside of your stream time. I'm glad. Have you enjoyed these? Have you enjoyed watching me die to Wolf Maiden for 2 hours? Was that, entertaining? Even though the video actually did quite well. I did not expect it. My Where Winds Meet video started off really strong, and then they just fell off a cliff. And now it's just WoW videos. Only the WoW videos make it. Unfortunately. I saw on Discord there will be a competition. Will it be just for Guild Wars? Can be for other games if you have transmogs. But no, we canceled today competition. Nobody registered. So yeah, it is officially canceled. We're gonna do it once the stream grows large enough and we have more of a community. I guess I flew a little bit too close to the sun. I thought we had a community to pull this off. Apparently I was wrong. But that's okay. We'll do it, later. Obviously, when the channel grows bigger. Damn it. Yeah, wanted to do transmog, but I have that aura thing too. It's fine. It's fine. Again, that's what I'm saying. Well, when the community grows large enough, we can pull this off. That way, we'd have many players wanting to get in. So, we're just gonna wait 5 more minutes. Just until people wake up a bit, and then we're gonna start. Wait, let me just do that. So you guys can see. I mean, man. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. I win with my Doomslayer Halo Transmog, easy peasy. Don't be so sure. Because this is going to be community voted. I'm not going to decide who the winner is. I don't want to do that. I don't want the sole winner to rely on my opinion. So I'm gonna only have one vote. And I'm gonna make it like community voting stuff. Damn, Sunshine, wait, you're here? I thought today you couldn't make it. How interesting. Sneaking the stream on my earpiece. Oh, base. Absolutely base. You don't have to do it like that. Don't get into trouble. Don't get into trouble because of the stream. Just catch it later. It's completely fine. Won't see what's going on. That's okay. I'm more than likely going to yell. Because we're about to start watching a Blizzard video. Well, a video about Blizzard. And yeah. I don't think it's going to be that good because Blizzard clearly have been fumbling the bag recently. And, you know, I guess it's what they do. So I shouldn't be that surprised. But it kind of gets me mad still that all they do is just lie, cheat, and manipulate. And nobody's holding them accountable. But it is what it is, man. That's how it's like when you're the only good MMORPG on the market. I mean, the other ones you can't even compare because they're so vastly different. They're not even on the same playing field. I have school, won't be staying. Damn. That's unfortunate. It's okay, as long as you catch the VODs or the stream, or the videos, it's fine. I upload everything to the channel anyway, after the stream. So it's like completely fine. Like, don't worry about it. Damn, we have 12 viewers now. Get ready. Get ready. Yeah. It is what it is. We're coming close, guys. So, 3 more minutes. We're gonna start. Wait, I'm just gonna grab a glass of water real quick and then we can go. We are actually back. It happened. It happened. I would say the other MMOs are just as good as WoW. They just aren't as big because WoW had a lot of advantages when they came out. Not really. Not really. WoW is just superior. It's honestly, you don't need to complicate everything. Like, just WoW is superior to any MMO out there. I know because I played all of them. Playing Where Winds Meet today? No, tomorrow. Tomorrow is Where Winds Meet day. And we're gonna do Tianying. Of course I'm gonna first try him, by the way. Okay, let's wait 1 more minute and then we can start. I think the problem with actually streaming multiple games, even if it's only 2, like, people get confused. That's a real issue. It kind of sucks. But I guess it is what it is, because I'm going to finish Where Winds Meet eventually. I mean, unfortunately, Where Winds Meet does end. Let me just check this. Okay, that's good enough. I think we're good to go, guys. We can start with a video. Let me just disable this so we can actually start. And thank God, we have 10 people live on stream. That is absolutely astonishing. I guess more people would join just later. It always happens. By the way, I don't know why I have this weird thing with building videos when my stream jump like that from time to time. But I guess it is what it is, guys. It's time to begin. So, boys, before we actually start gaming, I really wanted to check out this video from Bellier. Apparently, it's about WoW leadership that has been lying to us constantly. And for some reason, he only now decided to make a video about it. You know, I love Bellier. But honestly, it feels so weird that sometimes he's on Blizzard's side 100%, and the next, he's just tearing them apart. So I'm just really confused here. But let's watch the video and see what he has to say first.
Well, I hope you're ready for a good time, because this video is sure going to be something. Okay, I'm going to start us off with a bit of a quote to set the tone. Here it is. We've had regular 8-week content updates all along the way. No corners cut, no compromises in terms of what we're delivering, and no sacrifices to quality.
Of course.
Now, those are the words of Ian Hazzikostas, game director, World of Warcraft. He was speaking with The Games Business about 3 months ago. And of course, by the time he said those words, well, I mean, we've been sounding the alarm about World of Warcraft.
Man, Ian looks like he need a rescue. Like, this man, he's on something. Like, this man needs to be saved. You can clearly tell she's like holding him hostage or something, but it's so unfortunate. Every time I watch an interview from him, he has 3 hairs less. So I'm pretty sure by the time he goes completely bald, Blizzard is cooked, or I don't know, like WoW is going to be the greatest game ever.
It's day 1 patch quality for years now. So when that was said 3 months ago, it sounded completely unhinged. It just did not match up with the actual game experience. But more importantly, with that quote in mind, well, tell me, Ian, if you're not sacrificing quality, then what exactly is 12.0.5? Because this is being called one of the worst patches of all time. And that really is sad, because on paper...
Wait, we don't count the Warlords of Draenor selfie patch? I mean, hey, that's a pretty good contender, you gotta admit.
This patch should be great. It actually is great on paper. It has a stack of fantastic features that I think are welcome injections to Midnight. But instead, for many people, it's been a downgrade. And no matter how bad you think it is, I actually promise you it is worse. Because this isn't one-off, this is a pattern, and it's been a pattern since Dragonflight.
Yes.
Now, the good news is that this is actually...
You see, at least Blizzard is consistent. I've always told you guys, like, Blizzard is really good. Like, they excels at evolving just backwards. I mean, they do what they must. It's good. I mean, they're totally not a reprehensible company. A debuter cycle, suck up to Blizzard, defend them, call new feature the best thing to happen to World of Warcraft, neutral, say did a mistake, say Blizzard is awful, repeat. Exactly. Exactly. And you know what's funny? That's the cycle of YouTube slop. And this is why we're in the slop era right now. It is what it is, man. He's playing the game.
So bad that Blizzard
I can at least respect the hustle.
And visibly rattled. They've actually responded to things, and I'll get to that later in this video. But for a taste, here's just some of what's been going wrong with this patch. The new Keystone Myth achievement added in this patch was immediately disabled. Picking up a mirror in Shadow Enclave breaks strafing until you relog. Lura's final phase was quite literally impossible. The new Void Core bonus rolls shipped without the absolutely vital anti-dupe protection working. Housing was turned off in North America because of a critical bug. Unholy DK got buffs that actually were massive nerfs because, well, their talents are now bugged. Demonology's talents are bugged, and Devourer's talents aren't bugged, but it got buffs, even though it's already at the top of, like, the meta DPS pack.
Do you guys believe me now whenever I tell you that Blizzard employees just vibe coding? I mean, can we all agree to this right now? I mean, enough. Enough. It's one thing to actually lay off your entire Q&A team, but... it's a completely different thing whenever you just vibe code and stuff. Like, this is cringe. Bro, it's not even an oversight. If talent trees aren't working, you are not able to play the game properly. I mean, there are small bugs and things that happens within a game that are negligible, right? You don't have to fix every bug in a game. It's literally impossible. But when it's so game-breaking, it literally interrupts the flow of you playing and enjoying World of Warcraft. How isn't anyone on this? And why Blizzard fixes are always like, oh, I go to the doctor and my arm hurts, and then the doctor just chops off your arm. Like, every single Blizzard solution is like this. Oh, this feature has a bug in it. Okay, great, disable the entire feature. What? Like, what is that? They're so incompetent. I'm truly just unaware to how many incompetent people are working in Blizzard. I really need to see the numbers to understand. That's insane. Well, they fired all the competent people and replaced them with HR Karens. Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, you're so right. Instead of making the game good, we can have another Dark Spear Rainbow Dash event. That's awesome. I like that.
Pretty weird. Then, Marksmanship Hunter's rework is causing a bit of furor in the forums because it feels worse to play. PvPers are being disconnected and even crashing during matches. And when housing was finally re-enabled, players were finding their floors changing randomly. And then there's a little fun thing of the hide art bar option disabling itself sometimes, so you'll just get randomly griffins on your UI. A little bit weird. But then there's also the new Decor Jewel, which was actually made completely pointless because track humanoids works inside it. Kind of insane. But it gets worse because even if there isn't a hunter in your group, staying still for too long, in, by the way, a game of hide and seek, flags you as being AFK and disqualifies you. Then there's Void Assaults, one of the major parts of this patch. They weren't working properly, and barely anyone...
Like, I don't know why I'm even surprised at this point. I mean, this is something that I would expect from not even a junior or like an entry-level employee at such a big company to do. I don't know what to say. Honestly, don't. It's just sad, man. It's pathetic.
Even noticed. Seriously.
Yeah, like, even Bethesda wouldn't let this slide. And yes, I said it.
You may not even know this. They're supposed to come in two parts. The strikes, which are the small ones, and then the incursions, which are the big one that builds up and happens later. But for at least a day, maybe longer, the incursion part just wasn't showing up at all. There's wild stuff happening, and there almost seems to be no logic to it whatsoever. It's a baffling, busted patch, and it's also a bit of a dangerous one.
Yeah, there is a logic. Blizzard is just garbage company.
Where we're headed is death by 1,000 cuts. And you know what? We personally felt it this week. You see, our raid night was on Thursday. Now that's normally good because, hey, North America servers, you know, they get their patch a bit earlier. And that means that you guys in NA are our beta testers.
Yes, we get to suffer longer, dude. Let's go. That's crazy. Imagine. It's so crazy. I mean, shout out to the Americans for actually standing in the front lines and soaking up all the garbage before us. I mean, wow, respect. Nothing but respect.
Didn't really work for us this time, though, did it? Because, man, it was a buggy raid. Our Unholy DK had to swap to Frost because the bugs made him do less damage than our tanks. Then, during Dragons, half the raid had Lua errors spam their screen during the intermission. I was one of them. It really wasn't fun. And our raid frames were actually covered by having multiple copies of the same mechanic. Then, on our Lura progression, more Lua errors happened mid-fight. Specifically, they happened in the bit where you are dropping the light crystals in the intermission phase. So very much not the time that you want most of your visible screen area being a Lua error. And it turns out that this is basically because of how Blizzard changed private auras.
Too bad.
Yeah, it wasn't all caused by add-ons. Now, bugs aren't the only problem. There's also the lack of an obvious lead-in to the new Voidforge system, and that meant that few of our guildies had any bonus rolls ready. Not that, of course, we would have used them anyway, because Blizzard's hotfix was immediately reported as being broken as well. Now, thankfully, the bug that made Lura unkillable was actually fixed. We managed to get ahead of the curve. And you know what? It was kind of funny. I think we all had a great raid night, but you know what? That's the kind of funny that is only funny once. It was close to disaster. I mean, if we had both of our Unholy players, we'd, I don't know, have to bench them to keep playing? That doesn't feel good. If either of our healers were getting those Lua errors or were impacted by bugs, then we would have been hard stuck. Our healers were mad enough anyway.
Man, that's crazy. Not only you have to fight the raid boss, you actually have to fight the game. That's insane. You have to find, like, in the commands, okay, I'm getting Lua command, guys, type the thing. Okay, you ping the boss, I'm writing a command, and it's like you hackering, like tinkering and doing hackerman stuff against Blizzard. It's crazy. You know? Actually, that's kind of immersive. They might add it as an official feature.
Because their cheap and readily available mana food actually got stealth worked to only restore health. Bit fun, bit weird. And the thing is, that's just our experience. PvPers basically can't play the game.
It's Guild Wars 2 after that.
The disconnects and the MM hunters that are suddenly just no-scoping everybody and taking over Arena. Outlaw and Sub-Rogues are massively buffed with a new talent, but it leaves a smokescreen that makes seeing ground effects much harder for the entire group. And it's also broken. Their main cooldown proc the smoke, but only if they have 30 energy free. If they don't, they lose the effect. Now, that could be fine, that could be a mechanic, just that none of this is actually documented, and it doesn't appear to be intended either, because it's actually hooked up to also use another ability, called Distract, that costs 30 energy at the same time. So basically, they cobble that thing together on the back end real quick, and it just went live the way that it did.
Fantastic.
But hey, all of this will be fixed eventually, right?
Of course.
Yeah, sure.
Of course.
But the damage is already done, and I think it's far more insidious than the majority of people know.
I mean, it's literally insidious. No, wait, it's actually malicious to take not only subscription fee monthly for this game, but also like you have the audacity to take a base, how do you call it? Like payment for the game, like base purchase. You have to purchase the game, and on top of that, you have monthly subscription, and then you have a cash op, and the cash op works absolutely fine and dandy. You just click that button, immediately it opens up. It is so wonderful to see where Blizzard priorities truly lie. It's just wonderful. And honestly, they should be held accountable. You should not be able to ship a game in this state. But unfortunately, this will always go unregulated because people just choose to pay for it and nobody really cares because it's video games, right?
You'll often hear a phrase, exploit early, exploit often. You hear it a lot, and actually,
that's the entire WoW community.
Another instance of that being correct. You see, Blizzard has now fixed the problem where the bonus roll bad luck protection for dupes wasn't working. They explained how it happened, and they did so in this nice big old post where they revealed that it's pretty much what we all suspected, that the live game environment is very different to their testing environment, and that difference led to them storing the list of already rolled loot in the wrong database. So it worked in testing, but didn't work as intended on
How
live.
didn't I think about
if you
that?
were impacted by the bug, good news. You actually got free loot.
Of course.
You see, over the next few days, their refund...
Thank you, Blizzard. You gave me something for free. Even though you didn't intend to. Thank you. I like you. I mean, great. Absolutely fantastic. And I mean, again, it's one of the plenty of examples you have that Blizzard is incapable on a technical level. Okay, I'm not talking creativity here. Obviously, that was like, whoop, that's gone off the window a long time ago. But just on a very technical level, they cannot pull off anything anymore. And that's crazy. You can just tell.
Any void cores used before the bug fix happened.
Should be illegal to charge money for such a broken product.
Loot,
I know.
GG, you'll get to keep it, and you'll get a bonus roll. Now that's an okay fix, but it's an example of Blizzard having no philosophy for how to handle issues. This time, it's free bonus loot, but not for the people.
No, the philosophy is adding another plushie to the shop. Like, that's it. That's their philosophy. Their philosophy is indoctrinating you into donating to some sort of a charity you never heard of in your life. That's their entire, like, dogma. It is what it is, man. Like, you can't challenge this, because Blizzard right now is a cult. And if you go against them, you will be ostracized. I know, because each time I make a video criticizing World of Warcraft, I get a ton of people in my comment section going rabid and telling me, oh, Midnight is the best. Oh, so many players. Yeah, dude, with all the bots inside, of course. Imagine waiting 30 minutes for a BG and telling me the game is filled with life. Yeah, true, King. Keep telling that to yourself while you look in the mirror.
Who actively decided to be, good Warcraft citizens and avoid the bug. A little bit weird, right? But what's weirder is that sometimes Blizzard punishes people who act early. Sometimes you can say abuse renown bugs and just get away with it. Now, players are being rewarded for playing fast and loose with the system. Now,
yeah, because they gave up.
Candor.
They just gave up.
To read, but it's a rushed response that creates a bit of a schism in player reactions. Because man, us Homo sapiens, we are hardwired to get really angry over issues of fairness. That's something every game developer has got to watch out for. But let's get to the heart of that issue and talk about the difference between the test environment and the live environment. Blizzard ended that post saying this.
To be fair, their gear is going to be irrelevant the next patch anyway, so I guess we have that, right?
Quote, "We
No need to
apologize
get
for all
mad.
of this. While it provided us with a better understanding of a potential design pitfall that we will ensure we avoid in the future, we regret disrupting the game for you. Thank you for your passionate feedback the last couple of days. We really appreciate it." Well, what can I say? You're welcome. Okay, now look, I'm not going to pretend that I know all of the in and outs of what running WoW is like. A game like this is extremely complex, but it does...
I don't care. I literally could not care less. Dude, okay, let me make this absolutely clear. I don't care that MMORPGs are the most inefficient thing in the world. I don't care they're hard to maintain. I do not care they're hard to make. I literally could not care less. You are committed to making World of Warcraft good. You, Blizzard, are not a small indie company. You are a multi-billion-dollar company. You have a responsibility to keep the game good and make it good, okay? You have that responsibility. I don't care how difficult it is for a developer to nitpick all the bugs and the game-breaking stuff inside of the game. I literally could not give less of a damn, okay? I really just wanted to make that simple. It's your job. Do it. Pay someone to do it. I really don't care.
Seem like those differences are something that you should now probably be aware of. I mean, not knowing where your data is actually going to be saved does...
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Barbrock, especially when they're charging so much money from the player. Like, they deserve a good product for what they're paying.
Scream to me like a pretty major red flag. And they've had a bunch of issues that seem to fall under this same category. Like, as an example, the wrong transmog colors on the warband screen that still is not fixed. There's the art bar showing up again. Maybe that's an issue of how edit mode data is stored. Then, of course, there's the damage meter and death recaps that have been doing really weird things lately too. Like, as an example, telling all of our raiders that our Blood Death Knight's Purgatory is what killed them. So, yeah. Screw you, it's your fault, you cast the wrong spell. Now, all of these bugs range from annoying to kind of game-breaking.
Yeah.
The problem is that every single patch is now expected by all of us to break. We basically on this channel now warn people against playing on patch day. So when Ian says they're not compromising, it's honestly hard to not take it as him brazenly lying. Because we know how buggy these patches are.
No, they're not compromising on giving you like a mediocre product. That's it. Well, no, wait, I called WoW mediocre. Sorry, I meant subpar. So yeah.
He definitely knows how buggy these patches are. He's the goddamn game director. I'm sure he has some big old dashboard he can pull up that on patch day probably makes him feel quite sad. And look, on a man-to-man level, I do empathize. Dude's got a hard goddamn job and a lot of responsibility. But the thing is, they keep saying they'll improve their processes, and it does just look to us like it's all getting worse. And there's one big potential reason for this. The 8-week patch cadence. Releasing a build every 2 months is clearly too much. It is too much for their server team to handle, it's too much for the live team to firefight and to problem solve, and too much for the designers and developers to release bug-free, typo-free work that is actually good.
So hire more people. Wow, like what are we even talking about, man? Like, why are we giving any inch of leniency to a multi-billion-dollar company? Like, I just hate that this defense line of, oh, they don't have time, they don't have this, so I don't know, make more time or just hire more people. It's so easy. Like, why Blizzard is trying to cut cost at our expense, and why the hell are we keep funding this? It's so idiotic, dude. I literally can't with these type of people. I already said it before. I literally could not care less that the game is bad. Just make it good. I shouldn't know everything about game development to understand your feelings better when you're making my game crap. Just make it good. It's your responsibility, not mine.
Is really the thing that matters. Because if I'm honest with you here, these bugs are not even what worry me. They're not the main thing I'm concerned about. They are bad, but at least most of them will get fixed, probably within a week. What worries me, maybe even angers me, is that the game's quality is suffering as well. The speed at which these developers have got to work, despite what Ian says about, quote, a marathon, not a sprint, just is not working. In February, he told the game business that there are, quote, no corners cut in the 8-week pace. That is clearly not true. Last year, he said something that I do believe, though. and that is that they aren't, quote, consciously compromising quality. I'm willing to believe him in that. I'm willing to believe that their plan does not consciously compromise quality, but the problem is the gap between their plan and what they can do. Something that we actually call the execution gap, and that's basically Blizzard's biggest problem. And that's why this is actually worse than most people think.
Really? It can get even lower than that?
Compromise is not always a conscious thing. Sometimes it happens without you noticing. And you know what? As I go through this segment, I think we can all hold up a bit of a mirror to ourselves in our own personal lives and think about all the little areas where we may have compromised. But getting back to WoW, here's an example. If you like doing the new rich...
No, I won't do any single parallel to my real life. It's a company. They have multiple people, numerous people working on the same goddamn game. Like, just give me a good product.
Sites or
I'm not going to repeat this anymore.
Of field accolades. Those will let you buy the new transmog set, or, of course, you could also spend them on champion or even hero gear. Yeah, player power and cosmetics are sharing a single currency. That's generally considered to be a mistake, and it's one that Blizzard have avoided for the last while. And they have, by the way, improved things greatly since the earlier days of the PTR. But still, while I understand the logic behind what they're doing here, it is still a bit of a sacrifice. Except, of course, that WoW has found tons of success moving towards cosmetic-only currencies as a thing.
Wow.
And we have one in the game, the Voidlight Marl. And
crazy. It's like almost anybody who stayed within World of Warcraft retail who survived the onslaught of absolute miasma and cringe are the whales that are too addicted to just quit. What a surprising thing to hear. It's insane. I wonder why we got Heartsteel as the newest feature in WoW Midnight. I truly wonder why we got another form of paid real-life money currency inside of our game. Like, it's not like we had enough. We needed one more. Yeah, if only there was a currency already in the game that you could use for cosmetics. Exactly. Exactly. I wonder, you know, if they would add it, like, they can call it like gold or something. That would be huge. That would be huge. But for now, we have WoW tokens, so it's fine.
It feels better because players don't like making the decision between the thing that they want, the transmog, and the thing that they feel they need, the player power, the gear. So that's one thing. But another lesson that WoW has learned is that players like determinism. You see, for the last few years, cosmetics have either been random drops from content or things that you just went and earned. Vendors have been offering sets and individual pieces for a flat price for ages. But that suddenly stopped, because the accolades are basically blind boxes. You get a chance at the item that you want, and a low enough chance. You see, what they are these void-touched recolors of the Anniversary Tier 2 sets. Loads of them look sweet, but the thing is, it means you've got a 1 in 13 chance of getting the item that you want. Now, thankfully, you can't get any dupes, so you are guaranteed to get what you want eventually. You'll just have to farm out a lot of accolades.
I'm not even joking. They need to start removing all of these systems from the game, man. It's just way too much. I'm sorry. It's way too much. It's way too much. The game has way too many currencies. The game has way too many boxes. The game has way too many NPCs you need to speak with. So many contrived systems that need to be removed ASAP. Like, oh, okay, so you have this system and you purchase the box with that currency, and then this box can drop you 1 in 13 chance of an item you like, but there is no dupes. Guys, it's so much to remember. Enough. Enough. Just make items items. Make items drop from a boss. Make items attainable within a crafting system. Enough with this. Like, we had too much of that. Too much of that.
And burn through a lot of Voidlight Marl to get it all. You'll also have to throw a bunch of time and clicks into it because the actual experience of opening those goddamn boxes is a nightmare. That's because it's a 6-step process. You have to click that.
I haven't pre-watched the video. It's common sense. Like, players aren't supposed to learn how to act inside of a 7 different systems game. You shouldn't do that. It shouldn't be that complex. And the problem about all of these systems is, yeah, you have so many of those and they are confusing, but it's just sensory overload. It's nothing more than that, because once you do understand the system, it's so easy, and it's just dumb, because it confuses the hell out of new players, and it just makes returning players such as myself to never touch the game again. Like, once my subscription runs out, I'm out. I'm out. Like, enough is enough. It's garbage. I'm not gonna touch this game for 8 more years until I want to laugh at it again.
Enter, buy the item, hit confirm, open your bag, open the bag, then learn the individual item. And then you gotta just do it all over again. 13 times a slot. Now, you can't buy the boxes or the sets in bulk. And look, there's probably a good reason for that. The game checks to see if you have, eligible drops left before letting you buy. That's fair enough. But that doesn't change the fact that the basic ergonomics of this is a terrible experience for a player. And that kind of thing matters. And that's what leads me to the real thing I want to ram home. This is all the signs of something the developers did.
And if you want to know how how important that is, look at Where Winds Meet. This is a game that I currently play. It's such a fantastic game, but I heard countless people that said their frustration about that game and why they don't play it is because of the menu system. The menu system in Where Winds Meet is the most horrible thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Now, I actually took the time to learn it from scratch because I really enjoy the game, and now I'm rewarded for it, right? Because I get to play a game that I really enjoy. But so many new players that are missing out on this incredible experience simply because the menus are so complex. And Blizzard is about to suffer the exact same thing. They already are suffering, but it's just going to be exasperated. Because Blizzard isn't capable of making anything simple anymore. They think everyone, oh, just learn it. You should know this by now. Yeah, like, you didn't learn it the previous patch? Oh, shame on you, boo-boo. Enjoy getting lost. And of course, you're not even being able to ask veteran players for help, because each time you try to speak with a WoW player, they just flame you and being toxic because you're nobody and nobody cares about you. At least that's what they told me, It's kind of, it is what it is. They just tell you, the nice ones just tells you to check a guide, and that's it.
Did not have time to think about. They probably made it, tested it, that it works, and then had to ship it. It is very much a first draft looking system. Now, with time to make a second draft, they could have noticed
it looks like it works. Okay, ship it.
Some fixes,
it's fine.
Like full set boxes. They could have remembered that this gacha-like blind box system hasn't been used in ages, and for good reason. WoW has moved away from the excitement of gambling for cosmetics. And for good reason. Yeah.
it went from excitement of gambling to shore gambling. I mean, that's a progress, sure.
Again, accidentally repeating mistakes
just give us the money.
And
enough.
Forgetting lessons that they've learned. That tells me that institutional knowledge is walking out the door. That's quite worrying. Now, another example of this is the Void Assaults. There's nothing really wrong with them, but there's so much low-hanging fruit that the devs just did not seem to be able to reach for. Here's a great example. One of Midnight's quirks is that leveling alts is actually kind of boring. The fastest source of XP is just to clear each delve quest once and then do the campaign and some side quests again. To go fast,
just
you
pay
just
for
have
the
to
boost.
zoom through the same thing
Problemo
over
solved.
again. Now, the Void Assault feature could have helped a lot here. You can do them below level 90. They give you XP, but it's really barely any XP. And worse yet, they don't give you field accolades below level 90. So if you're trying to spice up your leveling by doing those, it doesn't feel great at all, does it? Now, if Blizzard had the time to, think and come up with solutions to community problems that aren't just pre-planned content drops, then
they would have made the game better. But no, it's not they don't have time. They lack the talent. And yeah, that's just how the game looks like. It is what it is, man. It's in such a dire state. Nothing about retail WoW is good except for raiding and Mythic Plus. And even Mythic Plus, it's just like being taken way over the edge. It has its own problems. But just raiding is good now and nothing else. It's crazy how people still play this game. But again, this is pure addiction. Nobody, listen, I'm of sound mind, okay, when I say this. Nobody actually likes retail WoW. They're just addicted and there's no alternative. I always said that and I truly believe so. Even some, few rabid WoW players attack me in the comments every time I make a video such as this, telling me, oh, it's the best game ever. They're addicted. There's not even a single reason for me to try and speak logic to them because they're too far gone. You literally cannot tell them anything about WoW or Blizzard without them losing their mind. So there's nothing to say here. But again, so many of you guys in the comments have told me that, it's true. You're just addicted and you can't quit, but the game sucks balls. And clearly, you can tell. There's no salvaging this. It's just garbage. This entire game needs to be nuked and rebuilt from the ground up. They just need to change everything. There's not a single system outside of raiding and half of Mythic Plus that I would have kept inside of the game. Every single thing is bad. The new player experience, the leveling, the story, like all of that systems, gearing, the entire process is such a harrowing thing to go through. Nobody wants to do that. And that's why World of Warcraft is hemorrhaging. That's why nobody plays the game. No matter how much Blizzard inflates their numbers with bots, I'm never going to believe that this game is heavily populated. Never. As long as people waiting 30 minutes for BGs and Mythic Plus, you're not going to convince me that this game is popular.
They might have seen the opportunity here. Maybe increase the XP per
I mean, it
strike
is
to
popular, but
roughly
not to that
match the
extent.
rate of full speed questing, and maybe make sure that the accolades drop for characters at level 80 plus. Because that could be a new way to level up your character and get a bunch of cool rewards that matter for the endgame while you do it. That would feel brilliant. Suddenly people would have stacking reasons to play the game. Now yeah, you could be cynical about it and say it's just the new flavor of mindless fill the bar event stuff. But look, let people level through it, and I can guarantee you'll have players keeping each strike and each incursion populated for weeks, which is good for the health of the game. But by prioritizing quantity over quality, Blizzard are accidentally, but obviously, making huge compromises with the quality of the game. They're leaving so much on the table, and in ways they aren't even focused enough to notice. All because they've got to move on to whatever the next thing is, instead of reflecting. But hey, at least they've responded, so let's hop into the response.
Ooh, wait. They
Here's what
actually
have to
said
say for
something.
themselves. The first line is pretty direct. It says the 12.05 patch launch was not up to our standards, and we know this disrupted your time and caused justified frustration.
The
Now,
classic.
before I continue with the things that are planned for me to say in this video, I'm just going to go off-piste and ad-lib a little thing, because actually my response to that quote is, Q, I basically think you're lying. Your standards are they've been for fucking years.
Finally!
Get your together and have some accountability.
Oh
like,
my God.
seriously, God
Yes!
damn it.
Thank you. Oh, thank you, God. We reached the day when Bellular actually snapped. Thank you. I'm sure his next video isn't about to be, oh, Blizzard done a really great feature. Like, I'm sure it's not going to be the case. But yeah, you know what? It's refreshing to hear. From time to time, it's good to hear Bellular speaks his mind. You can clearly tell he's being careful here. It is what it is. At the end of the day, he's kind of in cahoots with Blizzard. He has interviews with them and all that stuff. So I do understand, but yeah, it's nice to hear every once in a while. Wait, the problem is that the only way to actually fix the older system and either update or compress them require an actual competent developer team. I know, that's what I always say. And they don't want to invest the resources to do so. That's the unfortunate part. Because you can easily make WoW great. Easily. Just nuke retail and nuke classic and do classic plus, and everyone is going to be on it. Just unite the game. Take like Season of Discovery, Mr. Pandaria, Classic, TBC, whatever is up and running right now. Nuke them and make Classic Plus the new standard. Because not only you're going to mend the schism between the player base and actually bring them together instead of creating a split, you're gonna make an experience that is in line with everyone's values. You can take the great things from retail, which is, you know, just rating and Mythic Plus, and you can take all the great feature from Classic and combine them. And of course, retail new engine, which performs really well, in my opinion. So you can take all of that, create a new standard, but again, they would never do that. Never. So, let's see. What standard? Exactly. Mythic Plus and raids are fun when your class gets taken. Exactly. I forgot about being ostracized for not playing the correct class.
Dragonflight's minor patches were really ropey. The War Within's minor patches were really, really, really ropey. To the point we had full features like
it was like that from Draenor
that were completely broken for like a week, and by the time Blizzard actually got them to a good state, just kind of they were depopulated. The damage was done. So whenever Blizzard says the patch launch was not up to our standards, I say, well, You, where are your standards? I have not goddamn seen them. I
Damn.
mean, to be a standard, it has to be consistent. So you can't just point to, oh, well, you know, the Koresh patch went.
Well, they were consistent. They were giving you garbage. I mean, you thought Shadowlands was good? You thought that War Within was good? Nobody thought that. So, as far as I can see it, they're being pretty consistent.
Fairly well, and say, oh, that's our standard. That's what a good patch looks like. No, your standard is what your standard is, and that standard has been a goddamn mess, especially for minor patches. Here's the thing, I'm not saying this to beat devs, to bludgeon devs. I actually think that the devs are the prime victims here. I mean, can you imagine getting into game development for the sheer love of the game and being forced to ship subpar quality that frustrates the players you are trying to serve, that undercuts the hard work you are doing, that undercuts your designs, such that you get things like, dynamic duos, dastardly duos, whatever it was called, back in the last expansion, that whenever we sat down and kind of analyzed the design side of things, we just thought, oh, you know what, I can actually see how they were cooking.
Imagine designing a really cool raid encounter or a dungeon just to be called a milk drinker. That's crazy. But I mean, to be fair, if you entered Blizzard Entertainment, you kind of brought that curse upon yourself. Because getting into Blizzard, I mean, getting the, oh, you've been accepted into Blizzard Entertainment letter, it's such a bad omen. You should have immediately dropped everything and moved out of the country.
Not that any player really felt that, because it was still half-baked by the time that it came out. And so look, Ian, Holly, I mean, I know we've only done some interviews with each other. I know that's not like an IRL friendship, but I will say, I like you guys. You're fun to talk to. You're warm. You're nice. I'm not saying this to mess yous around, but I just don't believe this. I mean, whenever I see the 12.05 patch launch was not up to our standards, guys, the 12.05 launch is your standard. It's like the difference between, say,
hey guys, one second, guys. Calling me. Oh, I'm back. Sorry about it, guys. Oh, damn it, dude. What happened to my chat now? Why did it break? Okay, never mind. It's okay. It's fine. We'll fix the chat later. I'm back now.
Preference and revealed preference. This is not up to your stated standards, but it is absolutely in line with your revealed standards. But I'll continue with their message and I'll go back on script. Okay. The message then goes on about how they're working around the clock to sort things out. I totally believe that. I mean, not least for the fact that that message was posted at about 8 p.m. on a Thursday in California. That's not super late, but it is out of hours. Anyway, the real meat comes after that. They say they're, quote, taking lessons learned to stop this sort of thing from happening again. Of course they are. But the question is if they can actually do that well enough. They say they'll work harder to communicate openly, early, and often in cases like these. And yeah, in cases like these, all it takes is an acknowledgement to ease player fears.
But they've said the exact same thing for years at this point. Nobody believes them. Nobody takes their word for it. It's the same cycle over and over again. Like, I don't know why people keep getting away with this. It's insane. Like, again, I think Blizzard completely taking advantage over the fact that they have a captive audience. Like, they just have prisoners. They don't have players.
Look, we kind of know the game's going to have bugs. It's a 20-year-old game with an enormous team working on it. But the part that pushes users away is pretending that everything is fine. And I know that Blizzard's response post is absolutely not doing that. But through years of patches that have been similarly bugged to this one, they kind of have just not really acknowledged it properly. I mean, saying, quote, no corners cut to a journalist, 3 months ago, that's wishful thinking at best, and ignoring reality at worst. I think Ian would be surprised how far a little honesty goes compared to meeting promises that we know they mean, but that we also know they're obviously not able to keep. And the post ends in a way I'm not too sure I like. It says, quote, "We care deeply about this game, and we play it right alongside you. We will do better. Thanks for sticking with us, the World of Warcraft team." Now, don't get me wrong.
If you played it alongside us, you wouldn't have done the entire Darkspell troll cringe death thing. Like, nobody wanted that. Nobody cared about it inside of the game. You just did it to make yourself look good and look better. You just did it to virtue signal off our backs, and you did it at the expense of the most, like, oh man, I really don't want to go on a tirade again, but you did this on the expense of the most masculine thing inside of the game, the average Horde player. So shame on you, Blizzard. You filtered me for good, but shame on you.
Whoever wrote that definitely meant it. Anyone working in game development is there with passion. Seriously. If you just want dollar, you can go to many other industries.
But what, to be fair, those people are probably the people who spend the most amount of money. You are mistaken. It's just because those people don't care enough, Blizzard is being able to do that. They just want to keep face. It's all for optics. Nobody really cares. Nobody have. Like, literally nobody. It's just annoying. The whales, they're already far gone. You need to understand. The whales are like, how do I explain it? They're like NPCs. They don't think, okay? They just consume. And Blizzard do well to take advantage of that.
No, whenever people go to game dev, honestly, it is to do, like, what we all love, right? I know they love the game. I will never doubt that. But I don't like it in this context, because it forgets what our relationship is. I wish I could live in a world where it was us and the developers. But that's just not true. We pay Blizzard Entertainment for a product. One that people in 3 regions were sharply reminded of this week, because the same day the patch went out, Blizzard announced regional price increases.
What?
For no specific reason, just sort of market.
The specific reason was we want more money.
Conditions, and that means that WoW is more expensive for some.
Of course.
In the UK, it is.
The digital game that is heavily monetized is very difficult for me to maintain, so I need to increase prices so I can get another yacht. That I can make your experience better. Apologies.
Up from £10 a month to £11 in Kazakhstan, Georgia, Turkey, Mexico, Chile, and Brazil. Well, they're also getting price hikes, and in Brazil, it specifically stings.
Come on, man.
They were hit with a massive 35% increase. And the Brazilian servers, I believe, are in Miami. Servers aren't in Brazil. Their region.
Bro, what? That's nasty. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of respect the hustle. To be this evil is admirable. This is some Disney villain level type of shit. That is crazy. You gotta give them credit for that. Absolutely insane. The servers aren't even in Brazil and they're actually making the prices higher. Oh my god, dude. What the hell is going on?
And is forced to play in servers located in the US with 150 plus ping. That's wild. The price rise is a can of worms for another time, but the point is here, we are not Blizzard's friends.
That's
we
next
are
level.
Customers. Now look, I have compassion for them trying their hardest, but at the end of the day, they have to provide a game that is worth paying for. And what I hate is when the needs of the corporate entity get in the way of that. And when it breaks up the relationship between players and developers. That's what I think is really going on here. Because if we did not have this insane 8-week patch cycle, then maybe the developers would get enough time to actually ship work that they're proud of, that they can stand behind, and that I guess they, don't have to go to bed the night before patch day, terrified of how the thing's going to blow up and how the next 4 or 5 work days, maybe working the weekend, whatever, is just
imagine
going to be a
having compassion
nightmare.
for a multi-dollar company.
Once again has forced them to ship that is not, just isn't ready. And we know it's not ready because so many of these bugs are documented on PTR for a long, long ass time. And it hurts all the more because they really are trying. And Midnight has got so many great things. It really does. I mean, hell, even the ritual sites. Man, I think those are awesome. They remind me of doing a quest, like back in the day, on a newbie character where I had to worry about patrol paths and stuff. It's great. Now, obviously, writing issues, that's maybe something we can talk about, a little later. But if we ignore the writing issues, Midnight has been more or less fun.
If we ignore the most important aspect of an MMO RPG, which is the world fantasy, Maybe we can put it to the side, and then the game kind of becomes mediocre. Great. Yeah, no, Chief. I'm not gonna do that. The story is garbage, and it ruined World of Warcraft experience for me and everyone else. And if you think that the story doesn't affect anything, if you think that I haven't read all the quests, therefore I don't care about the story, you are dumb, okay? And you're wrong. Because it's not about the story being presented to you at every single corner. It's you being part of it. You used to build your own story inside of World of Warcraft because you didn't have to do all the quests. You could have done whatever you wanted to do. And even if you didn't read a single quest and just went from marker to marker, you still understood the story based on what you were doing. And that's what WoW is missing nowadays. And that is the feature that is, I think, solidifies the MMORPG experience, especially the RPG part, which is as crucial and integral to the game as the MMO part.
Fantastic in a bunch of ways, except for these cracks showing in the very first patch. So they, Blizzard Entertainment, wing of the Xbox division of Microsoft, really need to ask themselves something. How sustainable is this release cadence? What levers can they pull to stop every patch getting closer and closer to just actively making the game worse? We'll just have to see. It's a frustrating situation, and we won't really know how this stuff's going to go until more patches come out. It does at least seem this has been escalated to the highest levels and they are taking it seriously. A response this direct is actually unprecedented, which is, by the way, a really...
If you think that the higher-ups at Blizzard actually cares about World of Warcraft or any of that game, you're stupid. Like, you're delusional. I'm sorry. You need to be institutionalized. Blizzard higher-ups do not care about anything except the shareholders and their next quarterly update. That is all. All they care about is seeing a graph go like this, and that's it. They literally do not know anything about WoW. Anything.
Disappointing thing, because they should have been apologizing for, I don't know, about half of the patches that have came out since Dragonflight. You know, they should be apologizing for the launch quality. You know, those sorts of issues. Some designs literally being broken. So, you know, it's a little bit weird that it took this long, but I'm glad, I guess. And the best way I can put a positive spin in this is that I hope that this has taken them to some form of internal rock bottom. I hope the last few days have been really...
Rock bottom with Shadowlands, and see how that far. Like, it got us. Like, literally nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. Like, Shadowlands was horrendous. I think most of the WoW player community have quit during Shadowlands. Because I played until BFA, I quit during BFA, and I looked at Shadowlands and thought, hey, maybe I would play this, but then I actually looked at the expansion after launch, and I went like, hell no. And that's it. I think Shadowlands probably filtered most of the WoW community.
Horrible and painful, because you know what? Sometimes you need to hit rock bottom to actually make improvements. And I'm sure that's something...
No, when Blizzard reaches rock bottom, they just keep digging. They make it even lower.
That we've all...
It's like the Diablo phase, like the first Diablo game, where you only go down until you literally reach the deepest chasm of hell. Okay, that's what Blizzard is doing. Right now, I'd say they're at level 6. Maybe they'll reach level 13 and they can fight Diablo.
Kind of felt in our own life, you know? You keep making compromises, you get less and less happy, you kind of hit rock bottom, and it's from hitting rock bottom that you're able to assess, what the hell am I doing with all of this? And then move on in a positive way with proper conviction. That's what they need to do. And I hope this is rock bottom, because there's nothing that will hurt someone's ability to go into work, give a and make brilliant stuff in situations like this, undercutting them. And I am more concerned for the developers than the actual players. Because look, to each of us, so what? Maybe we'll regret spending a few quid. Right. But to the devs, this is their goddamn career. This is what they've specialized in, right? And for many of them, they're probably working on a dream game. And I know on the grapevine of so many instances where people have got there and really found
I don't care. Again, I don't care. Just give us a good product. I literally couldn't care less.
Depressing, etc., etc. The thing that I really worry about then is team quality, team health, and there's an insidious thing here. The jobs market within games is in such a dire state right now. And of course, over in tech, we're seeing, I mean, just about everybody do a 10% cut. So the job market is absolutely flooded with people. That means that if you're in a job, you're probably not going to want to leave that job. Now, that's actually kind of rough, You may hear people talk about, in a team you might have your A players, your B players, and your C players. Now, the thing is, if you don't fire your C players, if you don't get rid of them, well, they'll turn your B players into more C players. And if you're not able to retain your A players, then who's going to raise up the B players into being A players, right? So the thing that's worrying to me is that team health could degrade and degrade and degrade over time.
Absolutely. I think he's actually right about that.
Really good.
I think Blizzard development team do lack leadership. I think he's absolutely right about that. And I spoke about it in like a previous video. I think the developers at Blizzard right now are only incompetent because there is no one to guide them. Because making World of Warcraft initially was, quote unquote, the easiest thing to do, right? It was because it's always easier to build a game from scratch and figure out things along the way. But now WoW reached a point where on a technical level, it's marvelous, right? I really like the WoW engine. Now, obviously, all the bugs and that aside, on a very technical level, the things you can do inside of World of Warcraft are way more impressive than what you could have done with Classic back in the day. And Classic was built with a lot of newbies. And it was still a huge success, but it had a ton of issues inside of it. So now you bring in new people inside of a game who already established itself and already has a pretty good running engine, and it's very difficult for them to integrate inside of that system because they have no one to guide them. So they kind of learn on the fly and they make a lot of mistakes. And I do understand that. Nothing Bellular says here is genuine, not for a second. I think he believes anything he's saying about the quality. I think he's actually being really genuine here, but the problem is that he can't keep face for that long. Because he's always showing his true side for one video and immediately shill for Blizzard on the next one because he, at the end of the day, it's his work. It's his job, right? That's how he earns his money. I understand that. This is a dream job and people want to cling on to it as much as they can. So I'm not going to blame anyone like grifting for views. I do get it. I will never do it myself, but I understand it. I don't agree with it, but I understand it. They're blaming us, not what they're doing to their product. Absolutely. Absolutely agree. They so strongly believe they're right, and the only reason this wasn't accepted is that they need to double down on the war against the player base. True. Absolutely true. Facts.
Team retention numbers, because quite literally in today's job market, people don't actually have a better place to go. And that could be damaging to the game for extremely obvious goddamn reasons. I was in a leadership position in and around Blizzard. I would be terrified of this specific problem, and I would not trust any employee retention data that I see, because in so many cases, even if they're unhappy with their job at Blizzard, and they're unhappy that they have to consistently ship buggy patches, or that their pet feature that they really enjoyed making just, broke, or whatever it is, well, they may not have a choice but to stay at the company. We all know that that's a very, very unhealthy thing. So, I don't know. Ian, Holly, Co, people making decisions, don't trust your retention numbers. And remember that while the double-blind, placebo-controlled whatever test is like the best type of, science whatever you can get, and we shouldn't put all of our stock into anecdotes. See, in a case like this, believe the anecdotes. Because by the time it shows up in whatever data you see, it will be history. And you will have already borne the cost of that history. That is it for this video. This build needs to stop. It really does. And you know what? If it does stop, we could be going into a bit of a golden age for World of Warcraft as a gameplay experience.
No, we go on a golden age with World of Warcraft whenever you fire all of the wine moms and labubu millennials that hijack the company. Only then you would have the slightest chance to make this game great again. But until then, I guess we're off to the races. It is what it is, man. We're gonna have to wait until the Riot MMO takes over. It's going to be so good, man. I'm gonna force my grandchildren to heal me. Let's see, guys. What you wrote here? And sentences like this is why I don't think Bellular is ever genuine. What a nonsense statement at the end. He's always doing that. Always doing that. Like, wait, let me just... Okay, something lagged here for a second. Okay. I mean, Labubu is a Gen Z thing. Exactly. But it's also a millennial thing. You'd actually be surprised how many millennials are purchasing that garbage. I think having the marketing department in charge of development decision has been a bigger problem. Absolutely. Also the financial people, like all of that, right? Because you now have people telling developers, okay, listen, the game need to make X amount of money. And if we don't do that until like this month, I'm firing a lot of people. And Jeff Kaplan confirmed it himself. Yeah, they just need to stop deciding via council. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, let's see. We have one more video, guys. They need a leader figure, or they need a dad figure. That's the difference. Let me just move myself so you can see. And then we can start. Let me just... Wait, I'll shift my stream to Guild Wars 2 so YouTube won't hate me for, I don't know, doing shenanigantry. Wait, there we go. Because I always forget. There we go, I got it. We got it, boys. It's time for Guild Wars 2. It's time to do the Guild Wars. But we have one more video that was recommended to me by Vic, and I really want to check it out because it sounds pretty interesting. Now, I do lack the knowledge about Guild Wars 2 Thief, so I guess it's good to have you around so you can confirm some of the stuff that he's about to say. I haven't watched any of this, as usual. I'll just plop myself here so you guys can see him.
So,
let's... Oh, Jesus. Let's see. Isn't Metzen their dad figure? I think Metzen is just... He's gone. There's so much one man can do, right? He's still passionate about the game and he's trying his best. But there's only so much one person can pull off. Yeah, Ian is the problem. Listen, Ian was a very good WoW player, but as a director, I don't think he can manage. Yeah, I don't think he can. Yeah, we know Chris Metzen came back. It's again, there's just so much he can do. Just so much he can do. But yeah, regardless, guys, let's start this video and then we can play Guild Wars 2. He caters to the 1%ers, true. Absolutely. One guy can do all the work. The problem is that the guy at the top has no interest in what the player base wants. Yeah, you can tell. Like, the VP that is responsible for the game is just doing whatever the hell she thinks looks good on paper. She doesn't really care about the game. I bet she don't even play it. But yeah. And the Irish people will agree. It's the same at every company, unfortunately. Wait, let's see. How many... Oh. There we go. Wow, we have 24 people. Guys, who's lurking in the chat without typing? I want to see right now. I want to see y'all right now. Who's lurking in the chat without typing? That's shameless display. You should never do that. You should always show yourself in my chat. Never hide, because I'm going to be in your walls. So you shouldn't do it. I'm going to find you anyway. Milo, yep, I've seen you. You're always lurking. You never type. Oh, there you are. I knew you were here. I knew you were here. Bay, I knew you were here. You're always lurking, man. You always lurk. I'm fighting a boss in old school RuneScape. How's that going? I need to really try old school RuneScape. I really do need to try it. It looks like a really fun game, but I can't get into another MMO right now. But I really do want to try it. Regardless, guys, it's time to start this video. Okay? Let's do this. But we have one final video before we actually start playing Guild Wars 2. Why Thief is so unpopular. Now, admittedly, this video was recommended to me by a viewer, so I'm not that familiar with Thief. You guys can tell me if it's right or wrong. That being said, I always hated playing rogues and thieves in any video game whatsoever, especially MMORPGs. So whenever it comes to Guild Wars 2, since class identity is practically non-existent, some of you gotten mad there, but you know it's true. So I think Thief do kind of looks cool, right? At the very least, Deadeye. I do kind of like Deadeye. So with that in mind, let's watch the video and see why Thief is so unpopular.
So let's talk about Thief. More specifically, why I think Thief might be the least popular class in Guild Wars 2 right now, despite actually being really strong. Before we jump in, quick disclaimer, this is my opinion. It's a pretty hot topic, so feel free to share yours in the comments down below. Just keep it civilized. Also, we don't have any official player numbers from
It's
Arena.
not WoW
Everything
players we're
is
talking
based
about
on
here.
Observation, community data and experience. So take it with a grain of salt, as usual. That being said,
so basically, he means the source is whatever the hell I just made up. And I respect that. That's admirable.
I do think there are some clear patterns worth talking about. Special shout out to all my dear supporters, and now let's jump straight in. Let's start with what I think is one of the biggest reasons, Thief's elite specs. And this is something Thief actually shares with Revenant. I made a full video on Revenant, by the way, so check that one.
Yeah, you don't see Thieves in Revenant. I mean, I started seeing Revenant recently, but I rarely see any Thief whatsoever. Like, you almost never see that class. And don't give me the stealth jokes, come on guys, this is not this type of stream, okay? Enough with the dad jokes. But for the love of God, like, why don't I ever see them? It's absolutely wild. Because it barely has any AoE in an AoE-focused genre? Really? I mean, I think that's on the developers then. Not because not giving them AoE, but because not giving them chances to shine. The only Thief class I enjoy playing is Wellbender. Thank you. Thank you for confirming that the Guardian has no class identity. I always said that, and I'm always right. Guys, make sure to type in the comments that I'm wrong, okay? Not only it's good for engagement, I actually do believe that I'm right, and Guild Wars 2 has no class identity. But I have to play myself way more characters, even though I've pretty much seen all of them, and I still think they have no class identity. But yeah, Willbender is 100% a Thief, and it doesn't feel like a heavy Guardian at all. Definitely not heavy plated stuff.
Out after this one if you're interested. The problem is, Thief elite specs don't change the class enough. You've got Deadeye, Daredevil, Spectre, and now Antiquary. I know Antiquary is not really called like that, it's the red, I know, but yes, they play very differently. Rotations, mechanics, all that stuff changes a bit, but the core identity is mostly the same. You're still a squishy, DPS focused, and primary single target, and very assassin-like.
That's good.
Spectre, on the other hand, is the one real outlier. It brings support, flexibility, in a very different playstyle. But ironically, that's also part of the issue. A lot of Thief mains feel like it's not thievy enough. And I actually think that's good design. Elite specs should push boundaries, and here's the catch. Thief players often care a lot about class fantasy, being that shadowy assassin, striking from stealth. So when a spec drifts too far away from that, it gets rejected. You saw that with Antiquary.
Absolutely. And the players are right to push back on it. You're the one in the wrong here. Because, yes, specialization should push boundaries. They should never get out of them. And again, I'm gonna go to the Guardian Willbender argument. Willbender is not a Guardian spec. I'm sorry. Like, it's garbage. You shouldn't play like a ninja. You shouldn't. As a Guardian, you shouldn't do that. Okay? It's just weird. You can't go around teleporting from place to place, blinking as a Guardian. You can't go around jumping, zipping, and zapping, even though it's fun. Okay? I don't care that it's fun. It's immersion breaking, and it's inconsistent. That should never be the case. So I'm actually happy to hear that Thief players that actually enjoy the class don't like it being changed that much. It actually makes me happy, because now I know that some people do agree with me inside of Guild Wars 2. Now, let's read the chat and see if you guys flamed me over that. Let's see. Any group content are present because, again, they're mostly for single target. That's fine. I mean, let's see. True. Absolutely. I mean, Guardian is my favorite class. Willbender by far my most played in recent years, but you are correct. Thank you. I am vindicated. I'm absolutely vindicated right now. Guardian uses spirit magic to that stuff. Bro, if we're gonna justify every single thing with it's magic, bro, I'm sorry, but that's just garbage logic. I never like that. In movies, in video games, in TV shows, I never liked the, oh, it's magic argument. No, magic should have a specific rule set that it operates with. That's what makes all of the shows that actually explain how their magic system works so great. Right? And I mean, it just to say, oh, it's magic. Oh, come on. It's not a children book. Okay? We want something a little bit more sophisticated. If you were a magical user and could utilize a gun, why wouldn't you know? No, that's different. Okay? That's different. But again, using bows, we can take the Guardian Dragon Hunter spec, for example. Using a bow is one thing, but laying down traps that are magically giving you protection, that's the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. It doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever.
On the flip side, when specs stay too close together, they feel redundant. And that's the balancing problem Thief has been stuck in for years, and the ArenaNet couldn't solve it in my opinion.
Then you shouldn't play a hammer with your Guardian because it has semi-teleportation. I don't. I play a Greatsword. And Greatsword actually feels great.
Now let's clear something up here. Thief is not a bad class, not at all. In fact, it's really strong, especially in PvE. It's great in raids, especially solid in high-end content. Spectre used to dominate Fractals before the balance patch and is still very good, especially as a DPS. And you can also play Heal Spectre in all game modes. So the issue isn't balance, it's perception. There's still this lingering idea from older versions of the game that Thief is limited or one-dimensional, and that stigma hasn't fully gone away. Meanwhile, other classes look more impactful, more flashy, or more versatile, especially in more casual content. And that leads us directly to the next big point. Open world. Open world is where most players spend their game. That's a well-known fact in Guild Wars 2. And honestly, this is where Thief struggles the most. Not because it's weak in open world, but because it's inefficient compared to other classes in my opinion. Think about it. A Reaper clears entire packs instantly without pressing too many buttons. A Guardian drops huge AoE damage and supports its allies. Even Engineer or Ranger can handle groups effortlessly. Meanwhile, Thief is very single target focused, limited in the AoE therefore, and not great at self-sustain in comparison.
So that's exactly what you guys pointed out earlier. Basically, Thieves has 0 AoE and they're all about single target damage, which isn't a bad thing. It's actually quite on theme with what they can do usually, right? But the problem is that Guild Wars 2 is homogenizing all the classes, and every class has to give like 7 different boons and do AoE and stuff. And whenever one class don't do that, they fall behind. And again, it's a balance issue. It's not a class design issue, really. Well, it's also a class design issue, but it's mostly balance stuff, right? Because you need to give opportunities for single target player character, classes, whatever, to shine, right? You can't just make it, oh, if you have AoE good, and if you only single target, you're kind of screwed, Chief. It's just really poor game design. Which profession has the best class identity? I would say Warrior, probably. Warrior or Elementalist. They are kind of good, and they're consistent.
Most cases. Yes, you can use shortbow for tagging and being mobile, but with mounts in the game now, mobility isn't as valuable as it used to be. What players really want in open world is big AoE, fast clearing, low effort efficiency, and that's just not where Thief shines in my opinion. And by the way, if you're enjoying this kind of breakdown, make sure to subscribe. I'm planning more videos like this where I dive into why certain classes are popular or not, and what could be changed. And also, quick question for you here. Do you actually play Thief in open world? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm really curious to hear how many people actually...
Let me know in the comments below so I can avoid you.
Please stick with it there. Now let's move on to the other game modes. Let's start with Fractals. Thief is great there, in the right situations. In boss fights,
this raid looks fun.
Single target damage is top tier, but as soon as you hit rash mobs or multi-target scenarios like in normal tier 4 Fractals, it drops off drastically and therefore not being played as much. So again, very specialized. In World vs. World, this is where things get even more extreme. In large-scale fights, so Zergs 50 vs 50 and stuff like that, Thief is basically non-existent, with the exception of Spectre. You won't see Deadeye, Daredevil, Antiquary at all, at least if you are playing somewhat competitively. The only exception is Spectre, of course, because Spectre brings support, it is just filling a different niche. But in classic Thief roles, it just doesn't fit. However, in roaming, that's a completely different story. Thief is arguably one of the best roaming classes in the game, probably the best. It has incredible mobility, it has strong disengage and engage potential depending on what you need. It's perfect for picking fights on your own demand. This is exactly what Thief was designed for, with stealth, fast mobility, hard-hitting attacks. The problem, roaming and PvP, structured PvP, are niche game modes, and that's where its design shines the most. And that matters a lot. Niche game modes is where Thief shines the most, which is a problem for the playtime. And here's the takeaway. Thief excels in niche situations, roaming, in World vs. World, PvP, single target PvE DPS, but struggles in open world, where you have large scale fights and general purpose gameplay. Thief struggles as well sometimes. And since most players focus on this broader content, they just don't pick Thief. Simple as that. At least if they have other choices and add other class fantasies that they like as well.
But you have so many abilities to choose from. You can just make some good for PvP and some good for PvE. It's not like you have, again, I'm gonna take Guardian as an example because it's the only thing I play. You don't have the same build for PvP and PvE. So why Thief like are the exclusion? I don't really get that.
So what could actually be done? Again, this is just my ideas. Let me know yours. But let's start with my first one. More distinct elite specs. Deadeye and Daredevil especially feel too similar in PvE. Same builds, same traits, very similar rotations, give them a clearer identity. One could focus on mobility and dodge-based damage, so if you need dodges you can still deal damage, like Daredevil, and the other could lean into ranged precision, like a rifle, or more burst damage. Just make the choice
I can get behind
meaningful.
that.
You can
I
still
think that's
have
a good
the same
idea,
class
if done
identity,
properly.
just make them a bit more different from each other. Second point, improve weapon diversity, especially AoE weapons, so area of effect weapons. Some weapons are heavily underused, in PvE at least. You have shortbow, sword, especially in PvE. These could easily become strong AoE options, viable open world tools other than just for mobility. This allows
Yes, the Greatsword Thief. I'm gonna just decimate you with my stealth. It just doesn't make any sense, man. I truly hate the fact that you can use all the weapons almost on every single class in this game. It's so immersion breaking. It's just so weird.
could massively improve
It never made
Thief's
sense to me.
accessibility and fun for most players, because they play open world. Next point, carefully expand the class identity. Spectre showed that new
Yeah,
direction
even using like one-hand sword, it's just like, bro, they need to use daggers and stuff. It's just way too much. It's just way too much. Like, Thief needs to have an identity. You can't have every single class in this game using everything. It's just really, really weird.
are possible and the community somewhat likes them. But there's a risk. Go too far and the players reject it. Stay too safe on the other hand, nothing changes. There needs
Swords,
to be a
yeah,
balance between
whatever.
innovation and core class fantasy. Hard to balance. And now the bigger issue, competition. Thief doesn't exist in a vacuum. It competes with warrior, engineer and ranger, all the non-magic archetypes. And compared to those, Thief is the least flexible. Full stop. Warrior is a tanky bruiser but can fill different roles. Ranger has pets and therefore a lot of versatility with its elite spec plus the pets. Engineer has a lot of tools, is the tech class and therefore a lot of flexibility. Thief is the stealth assassin. If that assassin fantasy doesn't strongly appeal to you, you're probably picking something else. And that's very hard to fix. How can ArenaNet do something against this? So in the end, I think this is the reality. You either redesign Thief completely, making elite specs alter initiative use and stuff like that, and risk losing its identity, or accept that it will always be a more niche, less popular class, and honestly, that might not be a bad thing. Thief has a very strong identity, and people that like Thief like it because of this identity. It just doesn't appeal to everybody. But now I want to hear from you. Do you think Thief is underrated, or does it actually need changes? Drop your thoughts in the comments.
Well, if he's that not like unpopular, I guess he does need some changes. Regardless, great video. I'm gonna leave a link in the description. Obviously, you guys should watch it for yourself. Give this man a like. But I mean, when it comes to Thief, in my eyes, from what I know about him, I only know the Deadeye and like the new spec with like the cards and stuff and the antiquities. I believe that's how it's called, like antiques, whatever. They look pretty cool. They actually look pretty cool. Now, I'm never playing Thief or Rogue in any game whatsoever, so I'll never play a Thief in Guild Wars 2, but for people who do like that kind of stuff, it may sound really appealing. It's just a matter of, I guess maybe it's not meta enough, but only you guys can tell me, because I haven't played Thief, I never will. It's just a matter of, you know better than I do. Wait, Thief main here? Of course you can have different builds, but in PvE, you don't have much variety. Oh, there are many obvious traits that you always pick, therefore it gets boring quickly. So again, they need to change that. ArenaNet needs to actually pay attention, because they need to change stuff. No wonder Guild Wars 2 was always a mediocre MMORPG, no Trinity, no class identity, has some strong points like the events are cool, and the open world is great, plus the mounts are amazing to be honest. Yeah, Guild Wars 2 has its strong suit, which is the things that you mentioned and more, but story was never like a strong suit for Guild Wars 2. No Holy Trinity definitely was detrimental to the game, but it is what it is. Some people do like it. Personally, I think it just killed the game. I love Holy Trinity because I'm a tank main, but maybe I'm biased here. But the game clearly would have been way more popular if it had a Holy Trinity. I still think there's a reason why every other MMORPG out there is doing the Holy Trinity. Like, there's a reason for that. Thief is good for a niche it covers. Fun as well as the same. But I hate rogues in games. Yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate that someone thinks the way I do. But yeah, I mean, again, Trinity isn't always wanted though. I rather have a fresh way. That also true. It just it depends, right? But if we're going by popularity, you can clearly see that there is a reason why all other MMORPGs went for a Holy Trinity. But I'm glad Guild Wars 2 hadn't, actually. I mean, even if I don't agree with it, I'm glad they chose a different route. Because it's something different. And I respect that. Wait, let's see, guys. To Thief. Okay, we're gonna go into Guild Wars 2 now. Just give me 1 second. To... Oh, what the hell am I doing? Okay. Just do this. Easy MMO steal idea. True. In hardcore raiding, Thieves basically have to play Spear because it's so broken on Thief. Oh, really? Any plans for today? Yeah. Do Living World. Living World. That's it. Just enjoy the game. That is the plan. I think it is insane. Oh, wait. Let me just move my screen. There we go. You guys can hear it. Already good. You know I'm not lying to you when I'm saying we Guild Wars 2ing tonight. Why can't you see it? Oh, I need to click on the thing. There we go. Yeah, can't wait for you to finally reach Heart of Thorns. I know. I'm super excited for it as well. I really want... What are you doing here, Vic? Okay. Okay. You got me there, Vic. You got me there. It's 1 point for you. It's 1 point for you. You actually lurked until I ended my videos just to be here. It's a damn shame, but I respect that. Okay, guys, it's time. Let's actually start our story journal. Where was I? Living World Season 2. Let's see. How many people we have on stream? 32? We've increased in viewership. Damn, that's crazy. One day, we're gonna go to 40. One day. Not going to be today, though. So, guys. Wait, let me just... prepare myself mentally. Hello there. Hey, Ezekiel. He decided to try Tribulation Sab, and he's tired of it now. I did it once. Okay, I did it once. I had enough. It was crazy fun, but it's too much. I just wish it wasn't an event. And I could have done this at my own leisure. The problem with difficult content is that I don't like to feel pressured into doing it. Do you do the dungeons before hot? Yeah. 100%. I'm gonna run dungeons before hot. Like 100%. Okay, seems like we got all the people here. 2 slog chapters left. Where am I exactly? I think it's 3. Yeah, we got Tangled Paths, Seeds of Truth, and Point of No Return. Damn, that's crazy. We're so close to Heart of Thorns. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. I cannot wait until Traherne shines again. And I cannot wait to actually see the new zones, because I got a taste of them on my warrior, because I accidentally started here at Heart of Thorns. So, I cannot wait to actually go back there. I cannot wait for that. But, regardless, guys, it is time to return to our Living World Season 2 journey. I know y'all have been waiting, and so have I. Believe me. Continue. We are on Tangled Paths. So, check your mail. As usual, of course. Let's see. Logan! Wait, he's back. Awaiting your arrival. Maybe he confuses me with Queen's Janna Feet. GeneralApple. Oh no, it's me. I'm with Ear, Cave, and Zoja at the camp resolve in the Silver Waste. No, not the Silver Waste. And they're driving me nuts. Cave can't sit still for 5 minutes, and Zoja has an opinion on everything. That's why we never invite an Asura. Ear, well, she's gone all silent on us. So, what are you waiting for? Come join us. Troops are gathering here for the coming assault on Mordemoth. It's been too long since we fought an Elder Dragon together. Looking forward to seeing you, my friend. Show me the way. Man, I truly hate the Silver Waste. You guys have no idea how much time I spent on collecting all of the areas I need to. Like, all of the waypoints. It was such a nightmarish area to traverse through. It was absolutely insane. Those last 3 episodes peak. I really hope to, because the last one was the best. The last one was easily the best one. And it wasn't even close. The last one rocks. Nice. These two have a lot of lore, so you like it? That's great. Have you done the meta, though? Which one? Oh, Silver Waste meta. Yeah. I guess some of it. I collected bandit chest, if that's what you're talking about.
Oh, hello. I'm glad to see you. It's an honor.
I'm glad you're going with us. You got my mail? Yeah. What? You're 74.3% of our firepower all by yourself? That's an exaggeration. I'm glad you finally noticed. I'm glad your recent battles haven't affected your modesty. So why can't you come with us? I've been given a different missions that I can't turn down. What are you talking about? We're already one down with Redlock on. I have to swear you to silence. This can't go beyond us. I think I can speak for all of us when I say we can keep your secret. What is that? I had a vision from the pale tree. An important one. Glint had an egg. A dragon egg? Where? It's a long story, but it was about her lair. I've been there. I saw it. You've been busy. What happened to the egg? A Zephyrite master took it for safekeeping. Oh, I see your vision. The pale tree wants you to find and protect the egg. And because of the crash, you're afraid this master is endangered? Yes, I also saw a golden location. I believe he may be taking it there. If he's clever, then he has survived thus far. But he's in treacherous territory out there. So you see why I have to do this before I can go with you. A dragon hatchling could turn into an enemy if raised in the wrong company, of course. You must save it. If it were to grow up as an ally to Tyria, you could change the course of history. Damn, we're gonna raise a dragon? That's sick. Exactly what I was thinking. But Glint never mentioned she had an egg. I would have... It's okay. It had protectors, and now it has to be me as well. I'm flabbergasted. A dragon egg? You'll return where you're done, right? We may not leave immediately. I definitely will. I'm envious. A part of me wishes I could go with you and get away from the military battles. Your mission sounds so exciting. Good luck, my friend. Good luck to you, too. Your mission is no less important. Great. There's like 2 waypoints in all the silver race. There are 3. And they're all garbage to get.
You don't trust anyone. It was beautiful. I wish you could have seen it.
Wait, why everyone's talking around me?
We saw echoes from when the Master of Peace was there. He took an egg from the nest.
A dragon egg?
It all makes sense now. The Master of Peace has been on the run with it since the crash.
We need to find the Aspect Masters. It has something to do with the boss's vision.
I guess I haven't done the full silver waste meta then. If you say there's like a boss at the end. I'll do it one day. If we find the Aspect Masters, we'll be well on a journey to finding the Master of Peace. And that's right. Have any of you seen the Aspect Masters? Sorry, they haven't come back since they left the last time you were here. Do you know which direction they went? No, but I bet Timey does. Ask her. Okay, let's split up. We'll have more luck finding their trail that way. You bet. What's the plan? Track down the Aspect Masters, find their trail, and signal if you find it. What about me? You can go away. Nobody wants you. How can Marjorie and I help? I don't want to say it. Everything? Everything. Just don't tell anyone but him about the existence of the egg. Imagine we don't want it to be public knowledge. No, in the wrong hands, that knowledge could be dangerous. We'll send a bird if we hear anything. Don't you guys have phones? You do the same if you get into trouble. We can be with you in the blink of an eye. Will do. I'm going to talk to Timey. Then it'll be time to head out. She'd never forgive you if you left without saying goodbye. Stay safe. Both of you. We'll see you soon again. You too. You can get a lot of Central Tyria mastery points from the Silver Waste. I should.
Still around, Commander. Glad for it.
Thank you. That was a bit random.
We're ready.
Advance.
Okay, let's see.
Paint me orange and call me Rusty. You're getting it.
You're already orange, brother.
Doubted me.
Dude, look, I'll never get used to how tiny she is. She's so small. And I mean, I get it, she's still a child in here, but it's just so hilarious to see, even in, like, Azura terms. Hey, want to meet Braun Ingospitter? Braun this is GeneralApple, one of the most intelligent non-Azura I know. Thank you. My little friend says very nice things about you. That's good to know. It's an honor to meet you, GeneralApple. I've heard the stories. It surprises me that someone as important as you takes the time for a cob like Timey. I could say the same to you. Thank you for helping her. We've been learning all about heat ratios and metal density. What have you been up to? I just came to say goodbye. I have to go after the to the Aspect Masters. Oh, after you left, they took a lot of the supplies and headed southwest to look for Master of Peace. They were packed like they weren't coming back anytime soon. Why do you need them? I'm in a hurry. Can you have Bram explain to you later? I definitely will. Soon as they launch that packed ships, I'm going back to Radisson to use all that knowledge I'm soaked up from Braun. I can hardly wait. You can tell me about it when I see you. Be careful while I'm gone. Kick bye.
We're ready.
Why are you looking at me like that? Because you look like a lettuce. There we go. Easiest answer of my entire life.
Nice gear.
You undersold yourself when you said you were earnest.
If you play in Azura and you have endless miniature tonic, it's a lot of fun to run around. If you are a char, you become basically house cat. I always loved Noggin Fogger elixirs in World of Warcraft for that exact reason. I always use them like 24/7. I have so much gold being spent on it. Like I had so much. Follow the trail. I'm guessing here. That's why I like to clear the area. Damn, wait, lost bandit chest. Hold. Hold. Let me pick. Actually, insanely good loot. We're just getting it for free. We got it. These supply bags are empty and covered in sand. They could have been left by anyone here, yeah. But any of them. Scorch marks across the ground indicate a fight has taken place here. Oh, you only get one and it works on your... Dude, how did you get inside? Wait, are you following me on the Silver Waste? Shame on you. You're utilizing my non-instance to do that. I've seen you. I've seen you, Apple. You took my name, and then you dared follow me into the Silver Waste. Shameless. Tattered cloth. A piece of clothing was snagged by these branches. It looks to be Zephyr made. Explain. Explain yourself, Apple. I want you to explain. Damn, nice mount. Holy. Let me see. You know what? I'll do you one better. I'll inspect you live in front of everybody. God damn it, you look really cool. Okay, let's see. Priory Historical Cowl. You have Tempest Loop, Winged Tunic, Lunar Enchanted Gloves, Snaketail Breeches, and Seer Boots. Interesting. So every single piece of gear you have is unrelated? Damn, that's... Dude, that's impressive. Holy, that's actually insane. And he dyed everything. So it would make sense. I like the colors too. Damn, that's... Whoa, what the hell is that? That's insanely good looking. God bless. Okay, let's see the weapon. Luminous Verge. Whoa. Ooh. Ooh, obtained as an anniversary gift, which is awarded based on character age. So all I need to do is wait? Damn, that's crazy. How long do you need to wait for that sword? What in God's name? What is that? Oh, it's a spark on your back. That's cool. How long do you need to wait to achieve such a fine weaponry? I want to know that. I need to know that. It would devastate me not to. Mysterious marks. The symbol looked like it was made by Zephyr. What? I just went 40 gold, upgraded guild hall. Come here for a second for an experience boost apple, apply to masteries, etc. I don't think I need it. I've maxed my masteries. I don't need it. Okay, tracking the aspect masters.
The aspect masters passed through here recently.
A quick
We're
word.
close.
Even with their fancy aspect skills, those masters can't be much further ahead. Do you think the Zephyr friends will tell us where the Master of Peace is taking Glint's egg? Let me do the talking. I've given them every reason to trust me. Okay, I'll do the guild thing later. What the hell? You're beating some monsters up. What the hell is that creature?
Better check that out.
Don't let them get close to you.
Were these things just sent to tangle us up here as long as possible?
Wait, find an alternative way to destroy the vines blocking the pathway. It's these vines? Wait, what alternative way? Do I need to, like, damage the rocks? What is that? Dude, what the hell are these creatures? By the way, guys, I have different build. Can you tell? It is different. It is really good now. 10-year skin rewards. What, are you kidding me? Is that a thing? You can play the game for 10 years? It's absolutely horrifying. You need to level up, you still get spirit shards, and you need 200 of them for sunrise through. That's a crazy reward, though.
Focus on the thrash.
Oh, there he is. Okay, we'll get him. Destroyed. He's been absolutely destroyed. Good luck in this mission. You would need it, brother. No way a mission is that difficult in Guild Wars 2. Goddamn, this boss looks sick, though. Look, she's scared. Oh! Yo! Wait, that's crazy. That would never happen to me, though. It would literally never happen to me. Okay, let's get him. Oh, he's flying. Okay, bruh. Look, see if I care. See if I care. Oh, I need to destroy your thingies. Okay. Yeah, there it is. Do you land? Okay, great. How do you do? Whoa. The hell? Okay, let me just split here. And AoE. Okay, runes on the ground. Staying laser focused in here. Staying absolutely focused. Okay, that was a nice dash. He did it again. Dude, come on, are you kidding me? Just land. Just land, for the love of God. Okay, there we go. Buffing everyone. Immune. Oh. Easiest dodge of my entire life. Yeah, that's a really cool boss. I'm just gonna stay here. until it's over. Yeah, he's gonna charge. My Aegis didn't block that. Interesting, I guess. I still have numerous heals. Guardians can die, man. True. Why do you think I'm playing a Guardian? I'm a WoW player. I never dodge. I love my new abilities so much, though. They're really that much fun. Why don't I remember this boss? Because it's an exclusive boss that I got for playing the game good. Of course you won't remember it. Damn, look at me with Dawn. I look sick. Come on. He has a lot of HP, though. Come on, stop flying, brother, please. Please, just stop, please. You gotta move away from me. There we go. He is almost dead. Okay, for the love of God, land. Okay, there we go. I think we got him. Finally. Finally. Just took a hot minute, but we got there.
That looks valuable.
May you be at peace, free of the sufferings of this world. May Glint find you in the darkness and lead you into her perfect light. Until we meet again.
What?
I'm no good to our master like this. Please, see it through for me.
No. We've suffered enough losses. I'm taking you to the Pact camp.
Please don't. Our master needs you.
Hopefully, we can trust our friend here to see to the master's safety.
Sure you can. For a pretty penny. The Master of Peace left his mark where the path first split, but we took a wrong turn soon after. I'm sorry to ask this of you, my friend, but will you find and help our master? Can you tell me, is the Master of Peace still carrying the egg? It's not my place to speak of such things. If you can reach our master, he may be able to answer your question. Please, if you're willing, I can show you how to find and help him.
This is the mark of the Master of Peace.
Oh.
Follow it, and you'll find him.
Sure. I can continue
Light
after...
your way forward.
Wait, what?
Now I must get my friend here to safety.
Why does she look completely different? She looked like Raiden in the picture. I can continue after the Master of Peace in this condition. If you're willing to help us see the mission through, speak to my fellow Aspect Master.
Of the Brotherhood of the Dragon. You know, keepers of Glint's legacy.
We were with Glint when she fell in the Crystal Desert. Where do you think the Master of Peace is going?
I don't know, but a lot of Zephyrites gave their lives protecting that egg.
So what's the plan? Let's split up and look for the Master of Peace trail of symbols. Makes sense to me. Can you tell the others I set out ahead? Bram, Kesming, and Marjorie? Yes. No problem. We'll catch up to you soon, boss. Thanks, Rox. I actually like Rox. If only we'd noticed those marks on our own, we might have caught up with our Master of Peace by now. All that matters is that we have a trail to follow. We'll find him. I have no doubt. We will. Ready to go as soon as you are. Sure. Thanks.
Finished with that.
Absolutely great. I got something out of it. But general, the thing with a Guardian is if you play it right, you can take on damn near anything. That includes soloing some tier 3 fractals mostly because... oh, really? I mean, Guardian is the love child of ArenaNet. I think everyone kind of knows that by this point. Oh, mysterious marking. I see it. Uh-huh. So track down the Master of Peace. I just need to follow the markings. Where could he be? I'm looking for more. Oh, there it is. I mean, that's interesting. Can just solo the content. Oh, one more mark. I see it. Right above the Skrit tunnel. Wait, how do I go up? Like, from here? Oh, no, that's the hidden waypoint. Wait. Oh, yeah, it is from here. Completely forgot about that. Hello? Of course it's contestant. Contested, why wouldn't it? It always is. Yes. Oh wait, it opened. Damn, I had to wait so long last time. I mean, yeah, Guardians are insane. They're extremely powerful. Oh, that was a nice artwork. First time I've seen that. Hey there.
Your friends and I tracked the Master of Peace in here, but these vines erupted and separated us.
I can see why you're talking about Heart of Thorns. The story's starting to make like real sense now.
There's an especially large predator here with us too.
Yeah, you see more Sylvari, you see more like vines and trees and stuff, and I guess that's the entire theme. So it really just makes sense. Find all your allies in the hell was that? Okay, I need to find everyone in the maze. I'll start with the right side. Dude, stop breaking the hell out of me. Literally stop. Yeah, it's all a setup. We can tell.
I think the Blessed Six, a friendly face. Come to
Oh.
my light.
Look, it's her. Wait, I'm gonna see if there's anything here. Nope. Doesn't seem like it. Gonna move away. Hey there, Casimir.
You found me. Have you seen the others? Last I saw them, we were being dragged away by vines. We have to find them.
No, Jory, you haven't found her yet? Oh, holy six. Please watch over. It's slow going into darkness. I can conjure a light sword for us. Maybe it will help. It will. Maybe if you help me kill those damn monsters, I can do it even faster. Oh, wait, she's going over there? Kind of wanted to go here. Why do I have two commanders? Oh, I have Kaif and Casimir. Fair enough. Makes a bit of sense. Okay, I guess they're fighting there. I'll go help them. It is a cool area, though. I'll say that while I'll defeat this guy just real quick. Because he's hella annoying. There we go. Instantaneously deceased. Also, guys, I completely changed my build. Someone help me in the Discord. That was nice of him. Oh, I see them. I see them. Like, my build is so good now. I can actually feel it. I have the aura build. I'm aura farming. Okay, what the hell?
Is that you? I'm over here.
Marjorie? It kind of feels to me like you could have just went by yourself. You didn't really need me. Aren't you a sight for sore eyes? Yes, it's going to be okay. We're together. When I concentrate, I can sense Bram and Rock's life force. It's not strong or reliable, but maybe I can get... Oh, yeah? Interesting. Okay, lead away. I mean, we can leave Bram. We can just save Rocks. It's fine. We don't really need Bram. I mean, it's kind of okay, I guess. Okay, they're going to the middle for some reason. Oh, I got pinged there. I see it. I mean, the story is getting better so now. Like, until now. So it kind of gets me excited to Heart of Thorns. Definitely. Jeez, why am I so slowed?
Who's there? Boss,
we may be able to break through this vine. Maybe one of our friends can help us. Oh, we need Bram for this? Really? Come on, man. Or maybe we need to wait for them to show up. I mean, guys, Heart of Thorns is where you get that glider. And I really love the glider. And I cannot wait to actually get to the more complex jumping puzzle. So what Path of Fire offered in terms of the game? It offered mounts, right? Guild Wars 2 stories like anime. It gets better after 100 episodes.
In a bramble patch, big as he is.
Hey, we got some work to do. Bram's still lost. I haven't seen him since the vine snatched us. Don't worry, we'll find him. I've noticed some patterns in the vines, places where they're weaker. Yeah, I've just seen it. It's crazy you guys didn't have mounts until Path of Fire. I bet that expansion changed everything for you. It also offers the only good story in the game. Really? That's interesting. I mean, I'm kind of excited for 2 expansions. I'm excited for all of them. But I'm excited for the End of Dragons because I really like dragons. And I'm excited for Gentier Wilds because it just looked really good. I really liked how it looked. I didn't see, like, a lot of it. I seen, like, a fraction, but it looked really good. And I also want to play with the spear. The spear looks really fun. Can you come here and help, Rox? What the hell are you doing? If you like Disney movies, you like The End of Dragons. Well, depend which Disney movies. I do like some of them. But yeah, can you, Rox? Can you, for the love of actual God? What is that AI? What are you doing? Why would you go through the entire circle just to reach here? My God, what a dumbass. Holy. Okay, there we go. We got him. You're happy now? Can you do the thing I need you to do? Like, what is this? Okay, now she's following me. Great.
Advance.
Awesome. The new type. Oh, God. Not again. Not again.
Stand back. I've got what we need to cut through. No telling what's on the other side, though, so stay alert.
Some more enemies. Such a surprise.
Okay, if that's how you want to play it.
I mean, what Heart of Thorns has to offer other than the glider? I've seen some cool, really cool jumping puzzles. What do you guys have there? Like, talk to me a bit about the expansion without spoiling it. I love everything about it. That's good to know.
That'll do. Charge.
More more legendary weapon. It seems like a recurring theme here.
To me, I'll stay put until you do.
Oh, he's up.
Advance.
Lots of gold to be made. I like the sound of that. Also, you get skins based on elite specs. What? That sounds sick. The hell? Sounds hella good. You kidding me? I like that. You see, that's good to know.
Stand back. I've got what we need to cut through. No telling what's on the other side, though, so stay alert.
Also, after Heart of Thorn, it's refreshing to not have to map be a vertical nightmare. I mean, yes. I cannot actually wait for that. Dude, I hate Dry Top. Oh, jeez, what a voice rap. I hate Dry Top and Silver Waste with truly all of my heart. It's so garbage. Raid Legendary Armor from Hot Raids. I'm not going to say much other than Heart of Thorns is good, and honestly, if you just allow the game to grow on you a little, it's actually overall good. It looks really fun. I'm excited for the expansions. I'm actually waiting to like just be done with Quarteria. I haven't been ambushed that bad since Scarlet knocked me on my rump. You haven't found a Master of Peace? We need to keep moving. You ready? Sure, but we need to keep a watchful eye. There's a Mordrim here as mean as I've ever seen. If it catches up to us, I'll hold off. Don't fight this one. Oh, we need to just escape. It's like one of those horror games. Okay, let's just run. Reach the center of the maze. Okay, let's be careful. I do have movement speed. It's gonna alleviate the pain a bit. Am I going in the right direction even? I think I do. Hello? Anyone here? Nope.
Advance.
Oh, I see it. I see it. It's up here. Wait, where are the weakened vines? I guess they're on the other side.
Advance.
Wait, I need to find the... Where is it? Where's the goddamn entrance? Oh, is it there? No, wait, hold? Hold? No, I guess it was back there. Yeah, it's so difficult to read and play at the same time. Are you only doing chapter 6 or also 7? No, I'm doing 1 chapter each stream because I have limited time. I've only been streaming for 2 hours, but I have work tomorrow, unfortunately. And also, as you can hear, my voice is pretty much like toasted. So it is what it is, man. Why my screen is flickering? What is going on? It's like a rave party in here. Oh, there it is. I found it. Yes. Weakened vines. Where's Rox? Why is she being useless again? Dude, it's such a cringe quest. Because the AI is so goddamn old. You need to like go back and wait for them for eternity. Until they finish fighting. Why Guild Wars 2 Thief is bad? According to the video I just watched. It's not good because... I guess... it has way too much singular damage instead of like AoE. But I guess that is pretty much it. Rox, do your thing. Rox? Do the thing. Okay, maybe the vines aren't here. Oh, please don't tell me it's bugged. Please don't tell me I have to like redo this. I really have no time for this. I'm interacting with that, but it doesn't work. Maybe here? It's already destroyed? Oh, so I need to continue? Why do I have the interact button? Okay, that's kind of odd. And the game is pinging me here. Go to the beginning? But it's told me to go to the central. I'm confused. It just stay there. Okay. I guess we'll continue. Yeah, it told me to reach the center of the maze. I guess, okay, we'll go back.
Advance.
Such a weird quest. I'm not a huge fan of it whatsoever. Really is such a dumb quest. It's just very weird. I like the way that it looks, but that's pretty much as far as I can say about it.
Advance.
There we go. Yeah, I found it. Looks like one hell of a party is going on here. Hello.
You'll regret this.
I got the Master of the Maze stuff. Come on, guys. Just kill him. Just kill him. He ain't got no mechanics. We got him. We got him. Damn. Okay, I did not expect that. Let's heal. Create a symbol on the ground, guys. It's important. We're creating many symbols. My build now needs those. Why am I being marked with something? Okay, let's be careful. Almost died there. There we go. Everyone has light auras. We're farming together, literally. Oh, damn it. I almost died there. We got him. We got him.
Kneel beside me. I have...
Oh, that's him.
Dying. You're our only hope now.
Yeah, I've completely changed the build.
Closely. I have
It's this now.
I can no longer protect.
You can pause the video and see.
Understand its importance to Tyrion's future.
He has Ligma. That's so unfortunate. I can't believe Ligma actually got him.
No time to explain.
No time to explain. Front flip.
What do you think you're doing?
What? What? Master of Peace is dead. Yeah, I've noticed. I saw Kate run off with the egg. Okay, we'll find her. She's Sylvari. So, what are you trying to say? Nothing. Why would she take off with it? She wouldn't be the first Sylvari we've known who... She did it to protect the egg, I'm sure. I'll thank her when we catch up. I don't know. She can be difficult to read. That's what I mean. How well do you know her? I know she risked her life for many accusations for me and for Tyria. We don't have time for this. We need to figure out how we're going to find her. Rox, Dory, come with me. Kaz, Bram, take care of Master of Peace. We can do that, and then we'll meet you somewhere later. Where? In the Grove. Whether we find her or not, that's our next stop.
Tree? She's been in and out of consciousness ever since the shadow of the dragon attacked the summit.
Who knows Kate better? Without consulting the pale tree, we can only guess at Kate's motives.
I'll send word to the Grove and find out her condition.
We should return the Master of Peace to his people.
I'll prepare him for travel.
One more thing for my list of accomplishments.
Oh, that was it? Okay, that was a relatively short one. And we got our mastery point, boys. View in journal. That was extremely fast. That was only 30 minutes long. I did not expect that. Okay, I guess it is what it is. I wish I could have continued to like 7, but unfortunately I don't really have the time. So let's see. Seeds of Truth. To find where Kate may be now, the Pale Tree suggests returning to where she's been. Retracing your friend's steps across the years will take you down a strange and dark path? Okay, first and foremost, I really love the art for that. The art looks sick. But the story actually sounds pretty interesting. I'm not going to lie. It sounds really, really good. I'm impressed. And also, the story of this was okay. It wasn't the best, but it was kind of good. Like, I've enjoyed it. So, yeah. I cannot wait what would happen on the next, like, episode. But we're gonna do it on the next stream. Let's see. Oh. Grove Street, hell yeah. It's time. Grove Street home. Hope we can play as Sylvari for the hot expansion. Do you really think I'm going to swap characters? Like that? That ain't going to happen. Yeah, it's the build you sent me on Discord. It was really good. Nah, it's okay if something is boring gameplay-wise. As long as the lore is good, I don't care. I literally loved the pure reading library chapter more than anything. What, you can do it now, surely? Unfortunately, I can't. Believe it or not, I have, like, real-life work tomorrow. I know, it sounds odd. It sounds odd. It is what it is. So I have to do a few fractals, and then I'm off to bed. It is very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. So anyone who wanna, like, do fractals, whisper me. I'll add you. What in God's name is that? Okay, I don't really care. Just gonna disenchant it regardless. Yes. Wait. Oh, damn. Almost clicked destroy. Jesus. Okay, got all of that stuff. Hey, I got a key. Wait, that's crazy. I actually got a Black Lion chest key. Okay, I'll keep it here. I'll open it later. I'm working against next Guild Wars 2 stream since it's day on, day off. Ah, damn it. Kinda sucks. Kinda sucks. But it's fine. I'm uploading every single thing to YouTube anyway. So it doesn't really matter. Don't worry about it. Don't worry yourself with it. It's completely fine. We're gonna be here. We're always gonna be here. Wait, all rares? Gimme. Dude, I really hate disenchanting all of that. Just, my god. It is way too much stuff. They really need to work on, like, inventory management and all of that. It's crazy. I'll add you to the party. Invite. Yeah, let's go to Tyria. Give me 1 second. Let's go here. Okay, do it Sylvari Elemental for Heart of Thorns. I don't want to level another character, that's the thing. Like, I don't want... Damn, wait, we have 40 viewers now. Holy shit, wait, I think we peaked. That's crazy. Hello to everyone. Hello to everyone new. Thank you for joining. How do you do on this fine evening? Yeah, I mean, better dialogue as a Sylvari, true. I mean, I can only assume. Oh, I recently redid the library chapter, and to my surprise, at the end of the mission, Ogan had like extra 5 minutes of dialogue of him talking about Elder Dragons and Glen. So they added stuff? Oh, go to the guild hall. Yeah, I forgot about that. I'm coming. Yes, talk to me. What, like here?
Always happy to see customers.
Ah. Wait, it's free? What is that? It cost me something? I don't see any cost on that. You just do that? Did I purchase it? So I can click it infinitely? What's going on? I don't understand. Perma bonus? Really? So I can just click forever? Guild experience. You have a buff now. Oh, okay. Increase experience by 3%. That's insane. Okay, that's awesome. Dude, it's really good to have to like be inside of the guild. I did not expect this. You get a lot of cool stuff for free, essentially. Alright. Well, anyone who wants to Fractal, again, let me know. Wait, let's go to the world map. Dude, how the hell... Where's Tyria? I guess we'll just leave the old-fashioned way. You can have different bonus types, but only one type at a time. Oh, I see. I see. That's cool, though. It's really extensive. What is your account name to whisper you? GeneralApple. I think like this. Like GeneralApple. We're gonna do some dailies, boys. We're gonna do some farming, and then we're gonna call it. Gonna put this here. And that there. There we go. Perfect. Uh-huh. We need 2 more, guys. We just need 2 more. Damn, I'm actually kind of excited for the story. I really want to continue it, but unfortunately, I really don't have time. It's such a damn shame. I am playing on EU. I'll invite you. 1 second, there we go. Are you guys on US by any chance? Because that would be a damn shame. Damn, why is it so huge? Barbara, what is that? What in God's name is that? Damn. What are those wings? Oh, wait. I need to open a Black Lion chest. Yeah, I'm playing EU. Yeah, there we go. Wait, guys, I'll buy a Black Lion chest key. So you are telling me I can get some legendary stuff using that key I just earned? Yeah, exactly, Barbark. You're so huge. You're playing like a Norn mommy. My mind couldn't comprehend that. Yeah, we're doing tier 1 fractals. I think I can do 2, maybe, if I'm, like, ready for that. I think we did it last time. Kind of struggled, but it was okay. Not legendary, but really cool stuff. Okay, let's try it out. Hold. Black Lion chest. 1 silver. Buy instantly. Okay, guys. Are you ready for that? Here it comes! What is that? Tyrian exchange voucher. What? What is Tyrian exchange voucher? Oh, it's currency. Oh, fractal relics. Wait, that's kind of good. Wait, what is the most precious one? What is people covet the most? What do I need to take? Just to keep it? I guess it doesn't have any expiration date. I can. For what you need the most? Okay, I'll put it here. That's a good idea. I like that idea. Exotic weapon bag. What is that? What the hell is this garbage? Preview? Yikes. No thanks.
That looks valuable.
Immediately salvaged. And more Black Lion currency. I'll put it in the bank later.
I consider myself a free voice for these people.
Yeah, I'm coming to the fractals. Yeah, I'll open it later when I need it. Man, it's so crazy. Like, nobody's doing the dungeon stuff anymore. It's such a damn shame. Okay, let's see. So I guess we can just, like, start. Oh, Urban Battleground. Enter. Statues have a lot of good skins, not gonna lie, really. Yeah, we have... Oh, we're full for fractals. We're full, unfortunately. For those of y'all want to join. It is what it is. Yeah, I miss farming 8 different paths and get 5 gold every time. True. True. I mean, I just need my my thing to be up. I need my agony resistance. Urban Battlegrounds is kind of fun. I like it because it's short. It's right to the point. I think the Thermonova reactor is... I'm not a huge fan of it. It's cool at first, but it's like, it takes forever. Especially if you're in a group that have no idea what they're doing. It can kind of take a lot of time. And I guess that sucks. Wait, I got something. Oh, nice. By the way, I need this for my Edfinitum. One day I'm gonna make a stream that is dedicated to Edfinitum. It's not going to be this one, though. Wait, who died? Apple, you died? You brought shame upon our guild. Wait, let me use the Mistlock Singularities. Why am I in combat? What? Why do I have, like... Oh, I can unlock this. No, I'll wait for that. I need the auto loot. I need 2 more. Oh, wait. Once I'm done with the main quest, I'll actually have enough point to unlock it. Actually really fun. Okay, just rampage through this. That's good. I mean, guys, what is your opinion about the Char? I think they're kind of based. Yeah, I'm getting at least 2 more without doing specific achievement. That's what I'm waiting for. That's exactly what I'm... Jesus, what the hell happened? I hate the char? Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. Shame on you, though. We're playing like the weird char, though. We don't play the like the cool looking ones. Which is the part that sucks. They took human land in Guild Wars 1 base. But weren't the humans just, you know, kind of took their land first? I know, just a thing to think about. Yes, they did. So you see, they did a little bit of reclamation. It's fine. It's all fine and dandy. God damn. I really wish I could have played more. I really wish I could have continued to part 7. I didn't know it was going to be that short. Unfortunately, I'm just super tired. And I have to like work tomorrow and I still have to edit the videos. It sucks balls to try and become a content creator. Because you're not at the part where you have an editor, you're at the part where you work all by yourself. Yeah, I hate when they're with me in the jumping puzzles. You can't see anything.
Keep fighting.
As a human, I'm okay with human taking lands, but not the other way around. Base. Absolutely based. How do you guys mark in this game? I see you're marketing targets. Like, how do you do that? It's crazy. Control click. Oh, man, that's insane. Okay, that's good to know. See, we advanced our knowledge in the Guild Wars. That is good. That is good. Or alt click. Nah, it's control click. That's how it worked. But are you riding on rocks? What the hell was that? That was sick. Okay, Mistlock Singularity. I mean... we just have to wait until they stop burning everything. Do not do the last gate. I did it. It was too late. It'll do itself. Hey, yo. Come on, just shoot the nuke. Just, like, throw it. Oh, perfect. Man, I actually like this part. It's pretty cool. I cannot wait until I actually start raiding soon. You... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey there. Get there. Get them. Come on, guys. It's a very difficult boss. I wonder, any of these fractals used to be difficult back in the day? I'm assuming yes. But it's just funny to be like now, okay, nobody really cares. It's just kind of like whatever. You just do the thing, and that's it. They can be. Yet the final boss is multi-class of warrior and elementalist. I know. It's dope. Char and Assurance. Better than humans? There we go. We got it. Oh, tier 4 and challenge. Oh, it's challenging. I mean, it gotta make sense. We have like 5 times more DPS than people from the time when the boss was added. I mean, makes sense. I think we can just do maybe tier 2 after. Because like tier 2 gives you tier 1. Maybe it's like way better. But I just can't start it. I still don't have enough. I'm not at that level yet.
Advance.
Okay, Logan, the simp. Guys, why everyone calls Logan a simp? He's just loyal to a fault. Why everyone blames him? I don't get it. I mean, he's doing his job, no? If you were Queen Jenna, wouldn't you like to be protected? Oh, we need to step on all of these. I remember that part. Leave me here solo? I'd never. God damn, I'm not a huge fan of this Fractal. It does look cool, though. It does look cool. Guys, do you prefer Fractals or Mythic Plus? Be honest. What do you prefer? Oh, we have someone up here. World versus world. Interesting. Interesting decision. Okay, we opened the thing. Click it. Click. Stand on this. We need the door open. There you go. Click the thing.
Bring this one down.
Mythic Plus is just a ripoff of Fractals. Damn. That's crazy. But it's fine because, you know, Guild Wars 2 copied everything from World of Warcraft. Like the mounts. So it's okay if WoW copies a thing or two. It's crazy that Guild Wars 2 even copied like Midnight Vista, like the Vistas. I mean, Guild Wars 2 copied like Midnight Vistas. Midnight was such a great game. It was so good. Oh, damn. Ah, dude, damn it. Sorry, I fell down, guys. My bad. Wait, what do we need to do here? We've clicked the button. It is spinning. What must we do? Logan confirmed simp though. Even Nis called it out. Doing your job is not simping. Exactly. Exactly. Like, what are we talking about here, guys? What do we need to do here? We're clicking the button. We need, like, more people? What is that? Does it work? Oh, killing mobs while they click? Okay. Man, that took forever.
Advance.
I mean, that's interesting. That is very interesting. Wait, which expansion in Guild Wars 2 you thought had the best maps? In terms of visuals and, like, design. Oh, I remember this. Damn it, I hate this one so much. Path of Fire. That's an interesting take you have there, sir. Oh, come on. Oh, looks hot. Design Path of Fire. Interesting. I don't know why. Path of Fire just didn't look that appealing to me. Like, I really don't know why. But maybe I have to play it to understand. There you go. Just shoot the door. Now we need to do it a million times. End of Dragons, I live here. Interesting. You gave me a different answer. I'm surprised. There you go, just blast the door. I mean, I really want to experience this in John Tier Wilds. They look really good. Nobody really talks about John Tier Wilds, though. I don't know why. Also, let me see. We have a Heart of Thorns and then Living World. And then we have Path of Fire and Living World. Oh, you have the Iceboot Saga. You know, I don't really hear about that much too. Oh my god, the art here is insane. The hell? End of Dragons. They despoiled me. Oh, there it is. Secrets of the Obscure. Jaunty Wilds and Visions of Eternity. Uh-huh. Okay, guys, I'm coming to break that wall. Got it. You love Path of Fire if you're a desert enjoyer? I am. I really like desert biomes and stuff. It's just that Dry Top and Silver Waste are complete and utter garbage. Their design is like trash. 2 good maps and meta strikes were added. Oh, I see. I see. Good chore NPC and lore. Oh, once you get into the End of Dragon, you will see for yourself. I know. I can't wait for it. I like dragon stuff. The only IBS problem is DRMs, really. If you just do them once and ignore everything exists after. Oh, okay. I don't know what that is, but sure. If you don't hate Bram, it's actually good. I mean, Bram is kind of okay right now. It's still kind of cringe, but I guess it is what it is. You just have to make do with what you have, right? Why is bro so tanky? Just counter him. Literally bombard him, guys. Don't let him breathe for a second. Nice. You're all up. It's okay. You're anti-stun. You can thank me later. We got him. Nice, we got all of the currency. Awesome. Okay, ready? Most of the game is dragon stuff. Awesome. That's what I love to hear. Because dragons are cool. And I want more dragon stuff inside of my game. Okay, we have Deep Stone, and then we do the Squana pick, and that's it. They need to leave! Oh, okay, no problem, no problem. Anyone else wants to join? Anyone else? Make sure you admit right now. Utility backpack, what in God's name? Oh, so many things. Man, cleaning up is going to be fun. If anyone else wants to join the Fractal, let us know. Dude, what the hell? Like, how you do this? What is that? Transformation. Oh, I see. I see. I understand. Wait, guys, where do we... Oh, no, I think I actually know. I'd rather not spoil myself. I'll not even ask. I shall not ask. Let's see, how many we have left? Seeds of Truth and all that stuff. Okay. I'm in the middle of making food, sorry. That's a damn shame. It's okay. I think we can do it as 4, maybe. It'll just take us more time. So I'd rather if we have one more person here. 4 is enough? Okay. Oh yeah, we have someone. I found him. I have found him. He's John Fractal. Let's wait for him.
I feel strong.
Looking for group. Come on, man. I don't have time for this. I ask people. We give privileges to the people inside of the guild. That's how we do things in here. Let's look at a guild. Damn, look how we have grown. That's crazy. Holy. That is absolutely nuts. Okay, let's go in. Should be easy, boys. Should be easy. Oh, man. I'm so tired. I woke up so early. It's not a damn shame. Oh, it's this Fractal. Damn. It looks really good, but I'm not that a huge fan of it.
That's how he says hello.
I mean, it looks really, really good. It reminds me of an area from Dark Souls 2. It's crazy how many areas from Guild Wars 2 actually reminds me of, like, Dark Souls.
Gods, spiders everywhere. Why do I let him pick the paths? I always get the spiders. Share the credit? He can't boss me around like that. He isn't even in the guild anymore. Oh yeah, wait. I can feel the crystal's energy coming from across that bridge. If I stand on this.
Deep Stone is quite fast.
Right.
It is, I guess. Getting hit by wind attacks.
I'm reading energy
Kinda odd.
crystals. It's like the spiders are protecting it. Or maybe it's protecting them.
Oh, great, more spiders. Clear them out and let's go get that crystal.
I solo this Fractal, you'd be fine. Can really solo Fractals? It's kind of crazy. But I guess it makes sense. Because they're not too difficult. Oh, there she is. I do really like her design, though. She does look kind of cool. Oh, damn. Okay. Relax. I mean, I remember the last area to not be... It was, like, super long. The boss at the end. Wait, let's get her. Everyone up. Come here. Ooh, steel chest.
Just let's get this thing to the crystal.
Some do have multiplier mechanics, so you can't solo all of them. Oh, I see. Oh, damn, that was a cool attack. Shadowy Minotaur. More like Dead Minotaur. He's an absolute gunner. Guys, I really don't understand how people can stream for like 8 hours. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe it's because I have job and stuff, but it's just so tiring.
Just killing all the monsters worked.
I try to be on peak game, but I can't constantly. It's just a damn shame. It's an absolute shame. I guess it's something you learn. It's the job, yeah, true.
Trap. Go and step on that other rune.
It's just a hole in the ground.
Oh, it's the reveal part. Yeah, I remember that.
Stop whining. Look, that did something.
Yeah, I remember that.
You go take a look at that orb. We'll wait.
Just reveal the stuff. We Bob the Builder now. Absolutely.
Honestly,
I mean, this is actually fun.
treasure's the last thing I'm worried about right now.
Oh.
Well, the exit's right behind us. But you know that. What's keeping you here, Kay?
Because if it weren't for you, you don't see That's thanks to you. I owe you.
You don't owe me a damn thing. Everything you've got owes yourself. And that just started.
I mean, that's a nice part. The pathing from these is so random at times. Yeah, I know. It was like one straight line all the way there. But we got there. We got there easy. Wait, what are you guys walking on? With literal air? Oh, I didn't know you can do that.
Not bad. So.
But you clearly have.
I never asked. Why'd you hire the muscle? You've never needed it before.
I mean, the thing that sucks about Fractals is that there's no way for me to know the lore the moment I play them.
We wouldn't be
And it feels like I'm missing on a lot.
Guess you earned your keep.
Why you're so small? Explain yourself. Kieran? Oh, it is the trick not to do the last one. Really? I'm small because I drank a potion. Seems so. You guys have all the cool potions and stuff. I still need to earn these. Oh, it's basically a small skip? Okay.
Torin, that voice. See you drawing closer. It knows we're coming.
Yeah, for the treasure vault. There it is.
Okay, I reached the boss. I remember this part was kind of annoying. Yeah, only way to see the story in Fractals is YouTube or Wiki. I know. It sucks balls. It shouldn't be the case. There you go. The voice. That is him. We out-level him. It's fine. He doesn't know what to do. I bet he used to have mechanics, but now it's all irrelevant. I think it's good because you can play them without spoilers. That's also true. But at the same time, I just wish we had a way to see, you know? It's a little bit sucks balls when you don't know what the hell you're playing. There we go, gathered all of them for you. You do them in tier 4. Oh. Okay, let's just get him. I bet this fight used to be really fun when it had mechanics, but now we ignore everything, so it's fine. That's how the cookie crumbles. Oh, damn! No, I lagged. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, wait, what? I'm flown in! Hold! I survived! Using the power of friendship. Damn, that was awesome. The hell was that? Maybe it was the Mistlock Singularity. I got saved there. Ah, this phase again. Okay, let's go. Do this. Originally, you fall, you die. No, it's okay, I didn't fall. I never fall. That's the point. Oh, we got it.
I can still save you.
Thankfully.
I can fix this.
No, you can't, Kay. There's only one way to save me now.
Wait. I'll click on the chest. Almost forgot.
But I don't have it.
Okay, we have the last one. She can't fix him. It's a damn shame. It is such a damn shame. She tried, though. Okay, one last Fractal, boys, and then we can all go home. Sukuna Peak. I'm not sure I remember that one. Okay, I guess we'll find out. We're about to find out. Man, I'm so tired. Sorry for not being that talkative. It's like, the point is, to the end of the stream is like the most difficult for me, and I already started pretty tired. I always suck balls at like streaming and making videos whenever I'm tired. It just sucks.
Advance.
Oh, wait! I remember this one. It's with the good boss towards the end, I think. No, at the end. She was actually extremely fun. It was one of the best Fractals I played.
This mountain's natural balance is deeply disturbed.
Yeah, it just sucks that she speaks a lot. The spirit of the mountain. Yeah, I don't have the auto loot. I need 2 more masteries. Like here. Wait, I don't get it. What auto loot changes from the normal loot? What is the difference? Oh, damn.
This place feels sort of familiar. Did you say something?
If he only didn't waste his points on legendary crafting. I thought it was good. I thought, oh, I can craft legendaries. That sounds really great. And apparently I was wrong. Wait, how are you guys are plunging to your death? How do I go up? Oh, I need to just jump with a... I see. Nope, it didn't work.
Refreshing.
There! It's like a wind elemental. Must be with that weird spirit was talking about. Let's get to work.
No, of course. Of course.
Advance.
Wait, guys. I need to do the jumping part. Easiest of claps. There we go. This is such a cool thing to do. Actually, really like that. I'm over, babe, boys. Don't worry. I'm here. Big chests get auto-looted, so you don't have to run to them. Okay, it does not work on everything. Keep that in mind. Don't need to press F. That's the difference. That's all you wanted with auto-loot. It doesn't give anything else. Because I don't mind pressing F. At least for now. Man, I really love this Fractal. Fractal is so good. Guys, take the orb and jump. You need to make it up there. You tend to miss some loot from mobs when you don't have it. I never missed a loot from a mob in my entire life. Believe it or not. Oh, could have been a free pre-weapon as well? Really? Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, it does sound hella comfortable though. So I understand. Oh, jeez.
Why is it so...
Enraged water sprite.
Take what you want and go.
Okay, I didn't die. It's fine. Wait, how does one go through the currents? Oh, I made it. Look, guys, you're supposed to... No, I lagged! Wait, that's crazy. Man, how do you go? I saw that. I saw... Revive me! Ew! Wait, how do you go through it? I just went through here. Okay, that works. That works. There we go. Dude, this Fractal is like top tier. It's really fun.
Leave. I'll give you anything. Okay, you heard that, didn't you? My research
Wait, what?
didn't say anything
How did I
about
get knocked
disembodied
down?
voices.
Trust me, with auto loot, if you do meta runs, you will be happy you have it. Yeah, that's why I'm saving for it. I just need 2 more. Just when I'm finishing my story run, that's it. When we finish Living World Season 2, we actually get it. So it's good. It actually sounds like really convenient. Of course I want it. I love how Apple's always lags on sussy moment. I know, right? It's crazy. It always happens at the most inconvenient time. But I'm so glad that everyone is so understanding of my predicament. And they know it's not me that failed, it's the game that failed me.
What do you decide? Well done. But we should keep moving.
This thing is a
Hang
mount.
around here.
I know for a fact this Fractal is from... Where's that expansion? I forgot. The expansion where you have like Jade stuff and robots. Don't lie to me. I know it to be true. Oh wait, how did you guys get up? Oh, there it is. End of Dragons? Okay. This is the expansion with... You know, obviously the dragons, but like the cool buildings and stuff, and it was in the future. I remember seeing things about it. It was really cool. Oh.
That is good.
I mean, when do you get a Jade bot? From there? Not future, just China. Okay. The EOD gives you the Jade stuff. Oh, okay. You all have Jade Robot, right? The thing that revives you once.
Who's her? That heaviness.
Yeah, I mean, this location is from Guild Wars 1, so it's really cool. Fury of the Mountain. We'll kill him. We'll absolutely decimate him.
There's no point.
Yeah, the little robot body is a lot of help. It's so cool that they added that. It really is really cool. What is that? Okay, this. I didn't know that was happening, but I'm a guardian, so it's fine. I don't need to know stuff. There we go. Hit him behind a rock. Easiest thing of my entire life. Actually, I like this boss. Oh, little robot body gives you something nice for your glider? Oh, that's awesome. Wait, do the rock impact. Easiest evade of my entire life. And we need to, like, stand here. No! Oh, God, I accidentally moved. Oh, my... Whoa, that was so close. That was absolutely way too close. It's okay. Take aura, guys. I clicked by accident. Because I'm... Like, my dodge is on my mouse. Revival, Jade Point, and gliding is what the little buddy gives. Sick. Absolutely sick.
I can't just go up there with her.
Yeah, I've Leroyed so many raid bosses the exact same way. It just happens. I just don't pay... I didn't pay attention for 1 minute. Guys, I already have 27 mastery.
Overpowers her still.
I feel like even if you have 100 mastery, you're still considered a child in this game.
Wait, her pain? Who's pain?
Yeah, mouse dodge button, joys unite. You gotta put it on your mouse. You have no other... It's very difficult for me to put on a keyboard. Because on a keyboard, my dodge buttons are maybe control and shift. It's usually shift, right? Or spacebar. Now, obviously, spacebar is jump. Control is to swap my weapons. And shift is for these.
Sounds like we're dealing with more than just
so, yeah, it's mouse dodge for me.
Let's be on our guard. Don't hurt her. I wonder.
I could tell her it's me, but I make it worse. Didn't realize she'd be this bad. Does she really blame herself?
Strong.
There we go. Guys, what are the benefits of playing World versus World? And how long is World versus World matches are? Is it like an hour?
She must be who that spirit
Yeah,
was
we're gonna do
talking
World
about.
versus World. Not soon, I wanna like finish the story.
See the woman from that picture?
It's the most fun you'll ever have. It looks really fun.
Happens if you don't. I said leave.
It's 24/7 until reset. Oh.
Okay, this looks bad. I can't just enough to settle her down.
You go in and leave whenever you want. Interesting, interesting. Wait, I'll go back. I have the thing on me. There we go. I tanked it for you guys. You can thank me later.
You don't need to be here. I can handle this on my own.
But winning at the ego thing, you don't really get anything. Oh, I see. Okay, we have rocks. Easiest dodge of my entire life. And now we stand here. Oh, what? Oh, wait, that's crazy. For some reason, I didn't see that. Guys, you're all being healed by me. It's fine, don't worry about it. I'm assuming we need to get out of this. Yeah, we'll stand here. Oh, that was so sick. This is such a fantastic boss. It's so funny. All I've done in Guild Wars by now, and it feels like I've done so much, but I've done nothing. All of the best parts are just lying ahead. That's why I'm so excited to continue playing. Because we're gonna do like raid missions, we're gonna do strikes, all of that stuff. And it's gonna be so good when we do it together. I honestly cannot wait. There's so many fun encounters that I haven't experienced, and I need to find all of them. Oh damn! What? Oh Jesus! Water time. This is the part with the agony resistance, right? Yeah, this bulb just kills you. The blob of water. Plus Word vs. Word come with its own legendary acquisition along with easily obtained ascended items. The best area to gear your character. Oh, really? Energy sense on community. That's awesome. That's fantastic. In World of Warcraft, everything you do just gets reset after 1 day. Stack. Oh. We need to share the pain? Uh-huh. We need to share the stacks. I see it. There we go. Get her, guys. Man, this boss is cool, though. She's really sick. I like her. Okay, let's get out of this. And we got her. We got her, guys. Who died there? Who died there?
Just take what you
Hakeem, shame on you.
go. You're not safe here. No worries.
Well, we fixed the disturbance, but are things going to be alright?
This game does a poor job at explaining certain boss mechanics. The only problem with this game, before Path of Fire, it wasn't a problem. Yeah, I can tell. It kind of sucks balls that it's like that. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. Right? You have to make do with the early parts of the game. That's why I'm so stoked to reach the other parts. Okay, thank you guys so much for fractalizing. That was definitely all for a day. Jeez, I'm so tired, and look at my inventory, man. They gotta do something about that. They gotta do something about that. Like, you see, I'm gonna open all of this, and my god. To be fair, it's a decent amount of gold, so I'll take it. But yeah, it's just a lot. So once again, can you invite me in the guild? Of course. Just make sure you represent us. You carry our banner. Make us proud. There you go. Enjoy the invitation. You're part of the GeneralApple GW2 army. Or GA for short. Which is kind of funny because the GW2 army and GeneralApple is GA. I didn't plan that. It just kind of naturally happened. But I guess, Barbara, you need to stop aura farming. You need to stop. Don't forget your daily keys. Look how much money I have. What daily keys? I already purchased some of them though. So it's fine. Anyway. Regardless, thank you guys so much for being part of the stream. Sorry it ended so soon. I'm just really tired. And I have to go to work tomorrow. Usually I stream for 4 hours. I try my best to. But today is going to be a 3-hour stream. Let me aura farm. You have at it. You have at it. I felt like my reactions weren't as good as well. It's such a damn shame. I really hate streaming when I'm tired. But if I'm gonna do the daily streams, I'm gonna have to get used to it. I'm just gonna have to get used to it. It is what it is. So I appreciate you guys sticking with me. It was really fun having you guys around. We hit 40 views though. That's kind of wild. That's kind of wild. Enjoy the night. I'm going to enjoy literally lying in bed 5 minutes from now. So technically, I am going to enjoy the night. But where wins me tomorrow? We're gonna do some big boss. If you care about that, great. If you don't, that's fine as well. But if you want to see me dying for like 5 hours to one of the most difficult bosses in the game, like make sure to tune in tomorrow. It's going to be great. Thank you guys so much for being part of the stream again. It was really fun. I'm gonna try to do better from now on. But you know, I'm improving each day. And we're evolving together. One day, we're gonna have million of views. Believe that. But it's not gonna be today. So thank you guys, and good night. It has been fun.